Welcome back to the First Watch, everyone. My name is Andrew Coons. I'm the Dungeon Master for our adventures. Super excited to be welcoming everyone back to Session 3 here. And we've got a really fun one tonight as things between the Three Blades and our party start to come to a head. But before we get into all of that, we're going to popcorn it around and introduce ourselves. So I'm going to throw it to Dana.
Great. Hi, I'm Dana, and I'm going to be playing Artemis Valor, the Aasimar Wizard. And I'll pass it to Darby.
Hello, I'm Darby. I will be playing Peony, your adorable artificer and only an artificer. Definitely not a ranger too. I'm going to popcorn it to Joe.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe. I'm playing Malachite, the Earth Genasi Artificer. Just Artificer. And I'm gonna throw it to Shannon.
Hello, I am Shannon, and I will be playing Daisy May, our human gunslinger. I'm going to pass it to Casey.
Yo, what's up, guys? I am Casey, and I'm going to be playing Uranus, the half-elf bard, and I'm going to pass it to Cheryl.
That's me. Hi, I'm Cheryl, and I'm playing Pry, the tiefling rogue. And I guess that saves the best for last. There's Blake.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I'm Blake. I'm playing Grokus. Well, I've got my character's name for a second. Grokus Darkbringer, follower of Enor in Balance. And he's a dwarf. And Schubert too, but you know, they already know about Schubert. I mean, come on, he's
Schubert too. Yeah,
he's a real MVP of this campaign.
Yeah, there's no need to beat around the bush. He's honestly the best.
Off to a roaring start.
Wow.
I can never think of a witty response. I'm like, I'll do something too. Then like nothing.
No, you can just leave that to me. You know,
oh my God.
Not our specialties.
I gotta branch out.
No need to branch out.
Roll the intro. On deck. We know this.
Don't soil this campaign, okay?
Hey. All right. Well, we've got some announcements to get to first. So, as always, you can find us on the interwebs at First Watch Show. Please be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram there. And don't forget that all of these episodes are also available as a podcast, anywhere you listen to podcasts. And we have a second show. We have a second podcast called The Inn at the Edge of Greenwood. And this is a cozy roleplay podcast where guests come on in character and visit a quiet tavern and talk to the innkeeper and tell stories about their adventures. So please check that out if you want some lighter fare in between our more intense episodes with this campaign. But with that all said, we'll go ahead and roll that intro sequence. The party has been in the town of Fluross for, at this point, gosh, less than 2 days, has it been? It's been very brief. And yeah, already you have rescued a runaway woman from a gang, although she didn't really seem to need much rescuing. She was pretty badass and handled herself well regardless. Nevertheless, you ended up in a scrap with some gang members from a group known as the Three Blades. You defeated them. and did not kill them, but left them kind of in the street, and then hid out for a while. Eventually, you were met up with again by your one remaining compatriot who was not with the group, Malachite, who was taking care of business elsewhere in the city. And then the group of you made plans and talked about what to do next, and eventually found yourselves asleep in a room in the Golden Sail. In the middle of the night, Daisy May got up quietly, sneakily, and snuck away from the group. After hearing earlier in the day a voice from someone she knew only by reputation, Throwback Great Brew, the leader of the Three Blades, beckoning her to his halls. You made your way through the streets of Fluross to the black door in an alleyway that signified his domain. You showed your own Three Blades tattoo on your scapula, not scalpel, as I said last time.
Either way, it's looking sharp.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
Boom.
gosh. Yeah, should I put a pun counter in the corner of the screen?
Yes, absolutely.
And made your way in, where you were escorted by Gormer to Brobat's study. There, he let his intentions be known very clear, that you were to be under his thumb, that if you wanted a second chance with the Three Blades, you needed to earn it. And to do that, you needed to bring your new friends gift-wrapped, as he put it, at his doorstep, for him to do with what he pleased. And so, before anything else goes on in this story, we pick back up here, in this moment. As Brobat stands in front of you, silhouetted by the firelight in his study, a short but imposing muscular figure with a large beard and still a face that you've not gotten a perfectly good look at here in the dim light. And he just says, "There's no two ways about it, Daisy May. You do this for me, we think about what your future looks like here. You don't."
Counterpoint. And is there like a chair that I can sit in and throw my legs up on a table or something? Just real casual, like.
There is a small sitting chair off to the side in the corner, but the nearest chair to a table or something to put your legs up on would be his that he had.
I don't want to sit in here. So no, I'll
Okay.
go over. I'll drag over that chair and I'll turn it the backwards and sit on it and just like put my hands on it this way.
Okay.
Counterpoint. I don't want to do that. So, what if I could arrange a meeting between y'all, between you and them, instead of I just met them. I don't want to. I don't think it's fair. I mean, I'm in some shit right now, but I don't want to.
Interesting that we're having a conversation about what you want in this moment.
Figured I'd throw it out there.
Oh. I appreciate the spunk. He grabs his chair with a meaty hand and drags it around and sits down in it and crosses his legs and kind of leans back, bemused a little bit by your casual demeanor.
Heart is racing on the inside, but I'm just casually doing it.
What's in it for me to have this happen at a neutral location and not where I can have everything at my disposal?
Well, if we go to this neutral location, I feel like everybody's going to be a little more at ease. I feel like the conversation might go a little more smooth. And I don't know. What else do you need? What can I do to convince you? 'Cause I really don't want to gift wrap my new friends.
I appreciate loyalties.
I never wanted to be with you in the first place. I just want to make that clear.
You made decisions that led to where you are right now. I appreciate loyalties. I also appreciate prioritizing them. These are new friends. We're not. But a neutral site. Someplace it's easy to get them to, not suspicious. Still have their guard down. The docks.
Well, that was going to be better than what I was going to suggest. Docks it is.
The docks.
The docks. What time?
Water to the back. Make everybody feel at ease.
Let me bring them to you. Let me convince them to come.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah. 13.
13? Okay. All right. Little after noon. I want to get my meal in first.
Of course. Of course. So little, did you say little afternoon?
Little afternoon.
Little afternoon. All right. Now we just make sure we're all on the same page here. Meet up at the docks. Afternoon. To have a civilized conversation.
Civilized? Just want to talk to them. Curious what they're doing in town and why they're so eager to beat up on my people.
Now, will you yourself be there, or are you sending some minion, like Gormer?
Did you hear that, Gormer? She thinks you're a minion.
You are a minion.
I'll be there.
All right. See you at noon.
I wouldn't
A little
miss it.
afternoon.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
And I'll just kind of like stand up and like just back towards the door. Does he do anything?
Nope, just watches you. There's a small smile on his face. Just is staring at you real intently.
Great. I don't break eye contact, and when I get to, I like kind of fumble for the doorknob and just pleasure as always. And then I'll open the door, turn around, and walk out.
As you begin to step through the door, you do hear him just say, "Daisy May, I don't give third chances."
Understood. We won't need one.
All right.
When I get, if Gormer doesn't say anything, or if I get out, I have something tiny I want to do
Yeah.
when I get out the door.
Yeah. She escorts you to the door, but does it
I
wordlessly.
know where the door is.
She just walks right there with you, almost shoulder to shoulder, a little behind you.
Do you not trust me to go out the door?
She doesn't say anything.
Well, good night to you too. I'll just open the door and slam it.
Okay.
And then I'll go maybe a block over and just vomit in the alley.
Okay.
Just completely just lose everything I ate.
Yep.
And just really shaky, breathing hard, and just the fuck did I just get into? And then I will return.
Okay. Anybody who took their headphones out can put them back in. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back, welcome back.
This chat.
Chat's blowing up, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
I'm gonna say that it takes. Well, let me ask you, Daisy May. Are you trying to get back before dawn and you never left, or are you taking your time? Okay.
Yeah. No. Trying to get back before I never left.
Okay. So
Rogus is getting up super early, so I don't know if that's gonna interfere with anything, but he was gonna get up.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be quite waking up
That
yet at this point,
Okay.
Lucas. Daisy May, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me to sneak back into the room, please.
Got it. 23.
A 23. Casey, you have something you would like to share with the group?
How does the log discern? Does somebody come in the door when we're trying to come in the door? Read as dangerous.
It is a magical item that is able to understand the intentions towards you that anybody
Okay.
arriving would be having.
Okay.
Yep.
My chicanery is done.
Yeah. Unless you would like it to be going off every 20 minutes when somebody walks by in
most
your area.
definitely.
Oh my god.
Now,
Does
when
it-
a
does it-
fly
Alert,
comes in the room, I want to know.
alarm.
Does it keep track of it somewhere though? Is there like a log that we can look back through?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
It's not even a pun.
Oh
It's
my
the same
God.
word.
But it is a pun because the meaning is
True, I
different.
guess.
You are so
I'm an
quick.
intellectual.
On fire.
Let's keep it in
Like,
its layer, so
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Okay,
The
just making a
fastest
note of that real
hamster
quick.
in the West.
Just making a note.
you cast me in this game.
He's gonna die.
Yeah. I'll miss you.
All right. With a 23, you are able to sneak back in without disturbing anyone's rest. And
I don't
find
think
your
I.
place.
I don't know if I sleep. Maybe I nap, but I don't know that I rest.
Well, it's a good point because if you don't sleep, you're going to take a level of exhaustion.
Oh boy.
You know what? I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay.
1 to 10, I don't sleep.
Okay.
11 to 20, I do sleep.
Taking into consideration Grokus is snoring, apparently.
Very
Okay.
good.
So should I roll a disadvantage?
No, you're fine.
I got a 14, so I sleep.
Okay, so eventually, you do
Eventually,
doze off.
Yep.
Fitfully. But
hat over my face. Just classic.
early that morning, before the sun really does peek up over the horizon, Grokus, you, old man, start awake, just bright-eyed and ready to take on your day. Everybody, you can hear everybody else lightly snoring and sleeping around you.
So I'm gonna try to be quiet. Just have my robes on too, because obviously I feel like we take our armor off, so it's gonna have robes on. I'm going to
Now you're gonna be quiet. We're all about to wake up.
and I would like to just kind of head out of the room.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
You.
Not a disadvantage because you are not wearing.
I took
your
up my armor. I
currently.
know.
Yep.
Where's my steel? Ooh, huh?
Yes, Casey.
We were sleeping in the same bed, weren't we? Is that canon?
You
Yeah.
were, so you would. Yeah, we'll get back to that.
That's a
Grokus in
15.
the middle.
A 15, okay. With a 15, you're able to remove yourself pretty quietly from the room and not wake anybody else except Uranus.
It's
who,
fine. I would have
as
been
you are
noticed.
rolling out of the bed. Uranus, you do feel the bed shift and kind of sleepily look over and see Grokus getting up and heading out.
Would I also have noticed since Peony is under the bed?
I would say probably. Yeah, you would hear the creak of the
And
bed.
gets
as you
to
move.
bounce. It's like it
Face
bounces
just
down.
gets
Just like,
pressed a little bit. Like,
Right. Yep. Good call. Yep. So the two of you just hear him rolling over and getting up and going out. Maybe to use the outhouse. Who knows?
Uranus is gonna follow.
Okay.
And so where I like to go is I just want to go to the closest church. I think we looked where it was before, so that's what I want to head to.
Yeah. It's a little bit across town to get to the closest place of worship, which would be the Temple of Boreador. And you, even though you worship Enor, you're very well versed in the religions of the land. Boreador is the god of the sea, and very much, not a god that's widely worshipped throughout the land, but certainly sailors and fishermen and anyone who spends a lot of time on the water, whether they're religious or not, can admit to throwing a prayer up to Boreador, especially during a harsh storm. And so not surprising to find a temple to him here on a coastal city.
Yeah, so I'll make my way to Boris to the temple. So just at a pretty quick pace. I want to make it back in time. I don't want to spend too much time. So walking pretty quick.
Yeah.
as far as my short dwarf blitz can take me. So
Okay. Aranis, you're following.
Yes. Would I know that this is something that he just, does when there's a church around?
Well, it's a good question because you've spent your time in Grispin Hills.
I feel like it will, because I do go off and like probably, I don't know if there's a church there, but I'd still probably go off and just kind of pray. So I feel like that probably would be, that's something Grogus would do. So he would at least do that. So at least you'd have an idea that's probably what he's gonna do. I would feel like it's a fair assessment.
Okay.
Yeah, can I just catch up to him with my longer legs that are not?
Yes.
Grokus, heading to
Oh.
the church?
Yes, I did. Did I wake you? I'm sorry if I did. I mean, was it the snoring again? I mean, I know I'm working on it. I mean, I'm trying to different angles. So
No, it's like white noise. It helps. It's just when you got up, I felt it. Yeah. I'll walk with you. I'm not doing anything.
do you want to join me in there? I mean,
I'll sit next to you, I guess.
Grogus smiled that. He's really just happy to hear that. Like, that's fine. If you just say that's fine too, that'd be awesome. I mean, I would appreciate it. So it's
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. The two of you make your way across town, and it's early, but there are definitely still people, rising with the dawn, getting boats ready, and whatnot. So, market squares haven't opened up yet, but especially the fishermen are already up and moving about at this hour. You make your way over to the temple, which is what looks to be sort of like a 1.5-story building. It's probably a single story with higher ceilings, and it is a wooden structure. It seems to have a little bit of paintwork that's been done on it, but that's faded a little bit. And there is a little, almost losing the word for it, almost like a little shrine right out in the front of it, that has various bits of like coral and sea glass and just other like kind of aquatic type treasures, that is there with a couple little candles. The door, there is no door. It's just an open doorway with thick beams that kind of frame it. And you look inside and you see a fairly modest space. It looks like it's big enough and well maintained enough, considering like there probably aren't a lot of means for something like this. It's well swept out, it's well cleaned, it's just old and a little run down, a little weathered. And you look inside and see rows of benches, pew-like, kind of leading up to another altar at the front. There's no podium or place for, a clergyman to stand and speak per se, but there are kind of these 2 rows of benches and then an altar at the very front.
so definitely take
There's
the
a couple
back-
other
the back
doors
view.
that go off into other parts of the building, but they all are closed at the moment.
Yeah, Grogus would definitely head for the closest pews, the ones in the back.
Yeah, Ironis is just going to follow and just sit next to wherever he goes to.
Do you? I don't know if I've ever asked you this, but do you pray very often? It's okay if you don't. Just
Oh,
curious.
not at all. No,
No.
no, I don't. I don't mind that you do, but, it's not for me.
I get that. I mean, if you ever do, though, if you ever do decide you want to, just let me know. I mean, it's I don't know, it's just kind of a connection, I guess you can say. It's hard to describe, but I respect your decision no matter what. So, and I won't be that long. I mean, it's usually don't take too long in prayer.
Yeah.
So,
If I do, you will be the first one to know.
and so then Grogus kind of just sits down, takes deep breaths, just closes his eyes, and goes into just deep prayer. It's about everything. So, just over Aranis, Artemis, all the new people he's met too, like Peony, probably like everyone, even Daisy, and so just prays about everything, about the little things, about Schubert, just kind of just blab, just sound like almost like you're telling someone like his day, and just things like that. So just really kind of relaxed speaking.
Do you do this out loud or to yourself in your head?
in my head because like I know around there's some like because usually we allow, but it's a little like okay, someone's there, so let me
Yeah.
So
Oh, I think Uranus is just like he didn't bring his lyre with him, but he's just like tapping a little beat on his leg because that's when he feels at peace. So he's like doing his own thing, just keeping you company.
Crocus, go ahead and roll a religion check for me.
ooh. Didn't roll so hot last time I had to do this religion check, so maybe this time will be better. Let's see, religion. Well, that's an 11.
11. Okay. There's a sense of calm that comes over you from this meditative repetition of your worries and your cares and your concerns for people and your hopes for how things pan out. You don't sense any sort of connection out of the ordinary. You always have that thread that ties you to Enor and provides your magic, but it doesn't feel to swell or anything in this moment. It's a little odd praying in a church that isn't for your same god, though the space itself is quiet and contemplative. Uranus, can you roll me just roll a wisdom check?
Wisdom check. Okie dokie. Wisdom +2 to wisdom. Okay. That is 10 total.
A 10. Kind of a similar experience. It's quiet here. You can hear the surf out on the rocks out behind you. You can hear people start to talk and everything, but it's all from a distance. And there is in the chaos of the last couple of days, there is, religion's not your thing, but it's kind of a nice moment to just quietly sit and let Grokus do his thing and clear your mind a little bit. You being kind of more attentive of your surroundings in this moment do first see and hear one of the doors at the far end open, and you just see a small halfling woman wearing blue, like dark blue, simple robes, kind of shuffle out, and she looks a little bleary-eyed, kind of wiping the sleep from her eyes, and yawns a little bit, but then kind of sees you both in the back and just gives a small hand, wave to you, doesn't disturb you or anything, and you see her going about lighting candles at the front on the main altar.
Yeah, Uranus just, acknowledges her and keeps tapping away.
Okay.
And then I would say to finish our prayer, I would definitely give thanks to the oh my god, what is the god's name of this place again? I forgot it. Boreador. So we'll give a little thanks to him, saying, thank you for the space and allowing me to use it too for bringing to my own. So
you pay your respects, and the woman at the front is already gone. She kind of shuffled back off into another doorway.
I look at Uranus, like, I know you don't pray that, but I think that music, maybe is a prayer in itself in a way. At least that's what it feels like to me.
I can get with that.
We still got to work on that song later too. You promised me.
Oh yes.
Back in, so.
Yep. 100%. We will.
You got to catch the young people, so do music.
Uranus, roll a deception check. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, well, let's head back with the others. So, and I really do appreciate you joining me, though. That means a lot to me. So,
yeah, it was nice. Might join you more often.
Insight check. Just kidding.
He's telling the truth with that one.
All right. You make your way back, and by the time you get back, I'll say that other folks are starting to stir. So anybody who wants to be up and about at this point totally can be here in the tavern room at the Golden Sail.
I'll go down and get us a table and just make sure we all have a place to eat breakfast together.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Daisy May down and just kind of keep a close eye on her. That's all. Yeah.
I would be up at this point too.
Morning.
So I'm gonna go down.
Yeah.
Sleep all right?
Yeah. How about you?
Right?
Wonderful.
Couple of nightmares, but wasn't too bad.
Not surprising.
It's been a long couple of days.
Yeah. I can imagine. Do you want some coffee?
I'd love some coffee. maybe we get some for the table when everybody starts making their way down here.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Coffee is procured. A couple pots for the table brought over. Hell yeah, there's coffee in my fantasy world.
Yes.
Magic bean juice.
Magic bean juice.
Has Peony ever had coffee?
Oh,
no.
probably not.
No.
Very.
Yeah, Peony's gonna roll down, just like bleary-eyed, Petal still sleeping on her shoulders, and she's good morning.
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 Morning. Sleep well?
Yeah, I mean floors are super comfortable and it's warm.
I
Not-
agree.
There are no bugs. I mean, there's still some bugs, but like not as many bugs as sleeping on the
Sure.
ground. So you know,
Sure.
it's great. What is that? Just pointing at the
Pointing
coffee.
to the
This is
coffee.
coffee. Have you ever had coffee before?
No, is it a soup?
Not quite. And if you haven't had it before, I'd suggest taking it slow.
Do we have
not-
soup?
I'll go see if they have decaf. Hold on.
There is no decaf in my
Damn
fantasy
it.
world.
Fantasy.
Beanie's just
and-
gonna.
Oh,
Oh, just
No,
no.
no. Oh, all right.
Oh,
Well,
no.
we must
okay.
deal with the consequences of our actions then.
It's gonna be a long
I-
day.
Is that what little means to you? That wasn't a little sip.
Do you like it, Peony?
Roll for it.
Yeah. She doesn't hate it.
It's strong. It's bitter, but it's got a savoriness to it, and it's warm.
I think she likes the warm part, and she likes how it smells. It's really bitter. Is there
Oh,
any
you
way
can put
to
some
make
sugar in it. Yeah, some sugar, some cream.
Mm.
pop the
milk.
top?
Oh,
Uni's gonna be one of those people who turns their like
Now
black
you're-
coffee
Triple
Yeah.
mocha
bright
whipped
beige.
cream.
Triple.
Now you're basically drinking sugar water.
yep. So
Sugar
that's
water is
the way to
great.
do it.
So how
All
many
the way to
birds
down coffee.
This is what tears the group apart. Coffee opinions. All
Yeah,
right.
so beige coffee down in front of her. She's thoroughly enjoying herself and slightly vibrating.
It's a very new experience, and it doesn't take long for some of the effects, especially in your small little frame, to start to set in. Pry, where are you right now? And Malachite.
Finishing getting dressed and putting on her face. And then she'll come downstairs with a book.
Yeah, Malachite comes down like right after Peony.
All right.
Malachite, have you ever had this coffee?
Coffee, yeah.
Yeah.
I love coffee.
I feel really fast. Is this magic?
It is. It is some of the best magic.
It's awesome. Awesome magic.
No.
Drink your drink.
We just gotta let it happen.
Oh,
Would Grokus and I have walked in by now?
I would say, yeah, probably. I would say, for convenience sake, about the same time that Pry comes down, Grokus and Uranus end up heading back through the front door. So you all are now convenient.
How many cups of coffee has she had?
Believe it or not, just one.
Not even one.
Good.
Hugs are kind of big.
Hmm.
I think also as she drinks more, she adds more like milk to
Oh.
it. So at a certain point, it's just coffee flavored milk.
Oh my god.
There's like the layer of
love it.
sugar at the bottom. That's like,
Yeah.
You just eat it with a spoon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap into the back and just cast guidance. That's not to say. Give a quick prayer to just okay. And our blesser.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
now that everyone's here, I have a proposition for all of you.
Oh,
I mean, unless you all had something else that you were going to do today. I don't want to step on any plans.
Already prayed to got my prayer in for the day, so good on that.
Excellent.
I was gonna go to the beach, but as long as I can go to the beach, you know.
And
Well-
didn't you need to go to the library too, though? Because I know we need to.
All right. Well, the proposition I have for y'all is actually going to take us down near the beach, Peony. So,
I'm free. Let's go.
it's not till this afternoon, a little afternoon. But I heard last session you guys were talking about Grobat, right? Like you knew him. Was that like
You had mentioned Crobat.
was that to the whole group?
Well,
Did I say it wrong?
Artemis and Grokus. I don't know if
No, we
Rapione
didn't
Malachi.
know.
Okay.
No, I had no idea who this person is.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember if
Did it even come up? Did we really? I don't think.
Yeah, you all
because
talked
it
about
did.
it together.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
said
was it?
grape brew. Yeah, I
Yeah.
said grape brew, and y'all reacted to that, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. All right. Cool. Well, I couldn't help but notice that you had some sort of reaction to that name I shared yesterday, the one that started with a G.
Yes, we would like to meet him.
I worked my magic, and I got us a meeting.
Wonder can we? Then why were we here?
It is this afternoon down at the docks. I want to ask y'all again one more time. Are you sure you want to be getting yourselves into this? He is a dangerous, dangerous man.
Well, could you remind us how you came to be working for this organization?
By accident,
Because
just being a good citizen. I tried to step in and help a fellow Flurossite, and they didn't like that. They didn't like that I got in their business, and so
right, and
Yeah.
now you are trapped working for them.
that's a good word for it. Yeah.
So we are about to become trapped working for them.
This is going to be more of a conversation. What I did, mine wasn't really conversation. It was very one-sided kind of thing. This is going to be a back and forth. I promise. It's going to be a very civilized conversation. But I do want to make sure you know what we're getting into here.
Has he made you disrupt the balance?
It's cutting close. But what you saw the other day was me getting things back in balance, so to speak. Trying to, anyway.
Can I just run upstairs and get my lyre? I don't really like making big decisions without her.
Sure.
Uranus is going to go do that and come back down. And he's going to sit down at the table again. And he's kind of strumming just a little bit. And he's going to ask, so what was your, what's the magic you were talking about? You worked your magic on Grobat. How?
Just an expression. I'm not a magic person. I think I've said that, or maybe I said it in another land. I don't remember. But I talked to him
when?
last night.
I thought you couldn't respond back though. I remember you saying someone hearing a voice. It could be wrong, but
All right. You know what? I felt bad about y'all getting wrapped up in this, so I went to talk to him. Okay? I didn't wake you up because I didn't want to bother y'all. I went and talked to him, and I got you this meeting.
that's impossible. I am the lightest sleeper.
I am pretty stealthy.
Can I do an insight check just to see if there's like anything that she's like holding back? Like if this is, you know,
Can I also do an insight check?
for us.
Anybody who wants to do an insight check on Daisy May can. Yes.
I am going to roll deception.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, that sounds good for us. Sorry.
Insight +4. That's a nat 20.
I
got
rolled a
total-
2.
Ooh, I got 21.
So
Okay.
there's definitely something she's not telling you. But you can tell it's just one thing that she's not telling you. But everything else seems to be is true.
The catch.
Everything.
Catch?
Yeah, there's no way this doesn't have a catch.
That's a fair point. I'm gonna ask you one last time. Are you sure you want to get yourselves in this? Because as soon as that's it, I'm sorry. I don't want you to get hurt. I'm sorry for being a concerned citizen.
What does he want?
That
What
depends
does
on
he
what the
want?
catch
Can't
is.
you tell us so we can make the
He
decision?
asked me to bring y'all gift wrap to him, all right?
Ooh.
And I said no. This was the best I could do. There it is.
Can I do another insight check?
I mean, he could just ask to meet us because tell him, I guess you think we'll meet him, but tell him anytime. I mean, we want to speak to him, so we don't have to come gift wrapped, and we already wanted to.
Well, you can tell him yourself this afternoon.
I don't think meeting on his terms is good for us, especially if he wants us gift wrapped.
Well, we're not meeting on his turf.
Where
I
are
did
we
get us a
meeting?
neutral location at the docks, down at the docks by the water, by the beach.
Out
What,
in
what's your angle in all this?
I'm just trying to be a good citizen. I'm trying to help y'all out, and I'm trying to balance the shit that I'm in.
And you're trying to take Great Brew down.
I mean, if it happens, I won't be mad about it, but I'm just trying to make sure my new friends don't get screwed over by these people that I brought into your life.
So this is out in public with other people around?
It's down by the docks. It'll be pretty busy this afternoon. I know it sounds weird, and I know it's not my best pitch. And you don't know me from the baker. But I try and tell the truth where I can.
Now we get baked goods first before we go.
We don't have to be there till a little afternoon. I'm not wearing a watch. And it's
Tiny sundial.
yeah, right, little sundial. You're gonna stick
How-
my hand out the window.
We can all pray beforehand too. I mean, I know some of you guys are feeling uncomfortable, so because like I can, maybe you guys do some prayer beforehand if that.
And
would ease
let
some
it be
people.
known. I'm sorry, didn't mean to cut you
You're
off
good.
there. Let it be known I've asked multiple times if y'all wanted in on this. So if shit goes down, it's on you.
How much does Brobat know? I figure he has to know about me, Grokus, and Artemis, but does he know about the other three of us?
He did not mention a damn thing. And I didn't give him any information.
He might not know about us around us. I mean, I don't think.
He knows.
He knows.
I mean,
Does he know? What do you have on him?
we
We
left those
killed
people alive.
one of his lieutenants.
Exactly. I mean,
He's
oh
over
well.
town. And we kind of messed up his business at a different mine.
I'm surprised that you're not in the Three Blades after messing up his business, because that's exactly what I did, and here I am.
Exactly. That's why I don't think he knows around us. I mean, it's not like anyone was left to really tell. If you.
We
Oh.
left those people alive in the alley yesterday, and I don't know about you, but I got up close and personal with one of them, so
They're
I
gonna
would
remember your
assume
faces.
They remember us.
They don't know Malachite. Malachite wasn't there.
That is true.
That is true.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, I don't know if we can use that, but
I wouldn't advise, trying to pull one over on them. They're pretty good, but I'll support whatever y'all decide.
Yeah, I'd say we just talk. I mean, if things come to other things, it's gonna happen. But
Let's hope it doesn't.
Okay. We can talk.
Fine.
Sorry for getting y'all mixed up in this.
Apologies. It's a way that things were kind of had to be. So no apologies necessary.
Maybe Malachite can walk ahead and just kind of take a peek and kind of just keep going.
And
Just
circle back.
what we're looking, yeah, just see what we're looking at because they shouldn't be looking for him. So
It'll work.
Daisy, I hear a lot of guilt, and it's saying like Ender is always open for everybody. So it sounds like you have a lot of guilt, and like I said, you don't have to carry it. Is all I'm trying to say. I mean, even if you don't follow Ender, I still don't think, even just talking from Grokus, I don't think you need to carry it. So
I appreciate that, Crocus. There is a lot of guilt, but it's my guilt. I don't need to share it with anybody. I got myself into this.
But from what it sounds like, like I said, you were actively trying to, like you said, to rebalance things. So there's no reason for the guilt, and you're doing what you can. So that's what we can't do. I mean, on this plane of existence anyway. So
I appreciate you saying that.
and if you ever want to pray, just let me know, because I'm definitely.
There it is.
I'll let you know.
And there's the host.
So we have a little time to kill before the meeting. So if there's the library or anything else you wanted to do before we go.
I do want to do, because I'm definitely going to cast Augury again for like a half hour before. So, but yes, we definitely go to the library because Artemis, we need to. I know we're looking for certain books. Like Gorgus, like he misremembers. He's like, "Oh, we're looking for like this book, right?" And kind of says it backwards completely. So
It's a trip to the library before
Library?
a library.
I see you like to read. What are you reading there?
This is, and it's like really dog-eared, like it obviously read multiple times, like a fantasy novel, but not, because it's a novel. Yeah.
What's it called?
Oh God, why? No, I don't want to come up with a good title.
It's Test Club.
the sequel. It's a sequel. It's a sequel.
House Club 2,
It's
even
a-
faster.
Board love?
Sure, whatever.
I'll get the name of it from you later. So
Come up with book titles. I'm terrible at coming up with titles.
Is it a good read? I mean,
Oh yes, this is my favorite. I like adventure stories, so I have a whole bunch in my bag. If you also
Jersey
like to
Paxton,
read,
right? Jersey Paxton.
sure.
Book
Wow.
Those
club.
are good. I read those.
Book club.
Took me half a second, like, oh yeah.
And it took me a second to put it together. I was like, how do I say this? All right.
oh,
Terrible.
All right.
Fluross bestseller.
I mean, usually we're text and reading are most better, but I'm definitely down to read something new. So
I will let you look at my collection later.
all right. So what are you all doing with the few hours you have before your meetup with Brobat?
Dragging Daisy May to the bakery to get as many baked goods as possible.
I think you need to do a couple of laps around the building first before we go there.
I mean, I could like
Go.
She does them in the air.
like Petey is like at a certain point is getting antsy and is like doing the bouncing trick on a chair where she's like
Yeah.
stepping
10
on
of
the
them.
on the
Roll an
back.
acrobatics check.
Oh yeah, hell yes.
Oh my God, yes.
If
Here we go.
he gets a
Advantage.
concussion before we even get there, it would be so funny.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Ooh.
Because I like to reward coffee.
I get to ignore one, so fuck that one.
Jeez.
19?
19. Yeah, you even get it on just like one leg at one point.
Yeah,
Kind of tipping
and
it
he
and
needs to do
everything.
and Petal is like counterbalancing with her to help like
Yep,
spread
kind of
the-
holding her out.
Yeah. Like,
It's one of those weird things where, like, at first glance, it does not look like it should work. Like, you should be falling, but then you kind of like trace the balance, and you're like, oh yeah, that does work.
the balance.
Hey.
This is praying.
It's a form.
It's a form of
Impressive.
something.
This is fun.
You
All
want
right,
the
so we got
bakery?
some folks headed to
Yes.
the bakery.
Bakery.
I'm gonna get my armor back on real quickly, kind of get that back on, and get my couple of things ready.
Before Daisy May leaves, Malachite's gonna tap her on the shoulder. If you want me to tinker with your weapon a little bit, I can take a look at it.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Take the scroll off, unscrew the top, and there you go.
Great.
Thank you.
So
Do you need me to pick up any parts or anything? Anything I can find? Anything in particular you need?
I don't think I'll need anything, but I'll let you know if something comes up.
All right, don't break it.
Oh, I won't. No, it'll be good.
I'm trusting you.
It's in good hands.
Insight check. No, I'm kidding.
Well, let's resolve this real quick. So, Malachite, what's your intention with the weapon here in the couple hours you have with it?
Basically, just to kind of like clean it really well so it's nice, and then if I find any like anything that looks slightly off that I could adjust, make sure the sight is lined up well and all that stuff.
Are we all here when this is happening?
Gun
Like,
things.
will we still be here? Because I would tap on the back, but like he can do a good. He's got this casting guidance.
Yeah, I would say you could get guidance on that. Okay, so guidance doesn't last terribly long, but in the first initial moments where you sit down with this weapon, Malachite, go ahead and roll a. You have Tinker tools, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and we're gonna make this intelligence plus proficiency.
Okay.
Because normally this would be dex, but in this case you're working like with a brand new mechanism, and so like it's kind of like sussing out exactly how it works and how you can improve it.
Cool. So you said intelligence plus proficiency.
Correct.
Okay. That's
And a D4 on top of it
Yep, D4 from guidance.
from Enor.
okay. So that is 24.
24. You give this thing a thorough cleaning, which it does not look like it's had one in a long time. There's a lot of residue and just general grime and whatnot on it, but so you get it looking pretty nice. And then you start examining the mechanisms for the firing. You notice a couple loose pieces that you're able to tie down or kind of like screw down a little bit tighter. And then there's one little bit where you're like, if I file the shape of the hammer a little bit differently, it's going to fire much more consistently across the board. You're like, I can create more surface area where this hits and fly and create more consistency. Your work with this weapon reduces the misfire chance from 1 to 3 to 1 to 2.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I have a cool gun.
To use against us.
I'm not gonna betray you.
All right, so bakery crew, and then where's everybody else headed?
Library.
Library.
Library and bakery. All right, let's do bakery first. Who else going to bakery?
Apparently, I'm being dragged.
Peony, aren't you going to bakery too?
Peony, you're going. I'm not going to bakery just cause. I'm going because you're making me go.
Yes, bakery.
All right. Did you run laps yet? I'm not taking you in there when you're all. Ugh.
I'll just what if as we go, I just run around in circles. I'll just like every time we go down, I'll run down the alley and then run back.
I think
I
we
can just
need
do that. I can do that. I can do that. That way I can see more
We
of
need
the
to do
city.
both. Both.
I'm ready to go. Let's go. Wait. And Petey's out the door. And like, if you come out, she's just running around in circles.
Love it.
If there's like a fountain or something, she's like running around the fountain.
Great.
Yeah.
Phoenix got the zoomies.
She's got the zoomies. Yep. I'll meet y'all in front of here right a little before noon so we can walk together.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
About half an hour before. Perfect.
It's good. Enjoy the library. Get some more of those Jersey packs and books. They won't let you down.
All right, the two of you head to Tasser's Bakery, which is up on the second shelf. You get there, and Peony's still kind of bouncing, really excited. And upon opening the door, there's a few folks who are already there, kind of getting breads and whatnot. There is a display case with, kind of more gourmet pastries, donuts, and things like that. But yeah, as you walk in, Tassar, the kind of portly half-elf, or full elf, I believe, gentleman behind the counter kind of looks over and is like, "Oh, welcome back, little one, and Daisy May, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a bit."
Morning, Tasser. How are you? How's business? Looks like it's booming.
Business is booming, and this one here yesterday made sure of that. Back for more of the sweet things?
Absolutely. My treat, whatever she wants.
Your pocketbook may come to regret that.
Peony's like, she puts her bag of holding on the table.
Oh my god.
I don't know what a bag holding is, so.
I was like, well, now slow down a little bit.
That's a nice looking bag.
Yeah, it can hold a lot of. So like that one and that one and that one's pink, so that one's cool. And that was she's just gonna point.
Now, here's the thing, young one. Yesterday, I was so grateful for all of your patronage, but when I get sold out that quickly in the day, it does kind of become a problem for the rest of my regular customers. So I, unfortunately, am going to have to put a 10 pastry limit on you today.
Also, you don't want to get a stomach ache, especially if you're going to go swimming later.
Oh, yes,
You don't want
definitely
that, right?
wait at least a half hour after eating a donut before going swimming.
Safety.
Otherwise, the leeches in
Saved
the lake will
first.
jump up and eat you, even if it's just a banana.
Yes.
Yep, that's how it works. Yep.
That cut right there. And then Peony's she's gonna start pacing back and forth. She's still got a lot of energy. She's just like, but this one has berries on it. I like berries. She'll eventually pick like the 10 most sugary looking things that she can find, like just big cupcake, big pile of
Big
icing.
yeah.
That one she's gonna keep out. She's like, yes.
Excellent choices.
Yes. I love that. All right.
Got any cinnamon buns left, Tasser?
One second. And he kind of goes out behind and finds a cinnamon roll for you and puts that on the pile.
Much obliged.
All right. After a little while, you have your 10 pastries. Pardon me. And they are absolutely, like, out of the 10, probably 2 of them don't have some sort of icing on them. You bought out all the ones with icing, and are now down to just kind of like the sugar-topped and glazed ones.
My goodness, you have quite the sweet tooth. Are you going to share anything with your little friend?
She'll pull out one of them. She's kind of looking at it like,
Not me. Not me, your friend.
oh, Pedal, yes. I mean,
No. I would never get in the way of a lady and her sugar.
I think Pedal has already just been sitting next to her and just like biting off of it.
It's kind of the whole, like, bite for you, bite for me, bite for you, bite
just
for me.
like,
No, I got my cinnamon roll. I'm good. Thank you.
what's that?
Have you never had a cinnamon roll?
Well,
Oh my goodness. Let me get to the center first, because that's the best part. And
Or-
I'll give you a piece.
like an artichoke.
It's a lot sweeter than an artichoke.
Okay.
When I get to the center, I'll pinch
Uh-huh.
off a piece of it. It's warm, it's gooey, it's covered in... God, I want a cinnamon bun now.
I know.
Try this. I know, right?
This is perhaps in a 2-day span of life-changing moments, Peony. This is like number 7 that you've had in a 2-day span. It's really getting. It's a lot. It's a lot.
She's having like baked goods for the first time. She's like, sugar.
While
Now,
the
like I
two
said, don't eat too much. Sorry, I'm done.
She's already got like the 2 of the pastries in
chipmunk
her
cheeks.
mouth right.
Yep.
I love it. While the two of you walk through the streets of the second shelf of Fluross, stuffing your mouths with delicious pastries, the rest of you are heading up to what would be the top shelf. And while there's no, gate or any sort of like guards or anything between shelves, there's a very noticeable difference when you move from the middle shelf to the top. Certainly things on the second shelf are a little nicer than down on the lower, but it's marginal differences. When you get to the top shelf, the money is very, very evident. Every building is pristine. Yards are well maintained. The public buildings are very nicely kept. And you see people going about doing work on keeping them nice. There are, gardeners and lawn care people and people repairing roofs and whatnot. And tons of different people doing business. People themselves tend to be a little nicer dressed up here as well, a little less dirt on the clothes. There's just an immediate sense of money as soon as you get to the top shelf. You wind your way through past a couple different spots. You pass another one of those Adelin's house chains of healers' huts. You pass various businesses and another temple that would be to the god Adelin, which is probably the one god, or actually in this case goddess, that is worshipped more than Enor as far as widely worshipped across the lands. And
I'll
eventually,
stall for a second, then keep up, map out.
you make note of it, Grokus, for any future needs you might have. Eventually, you do come to the steps of a public library, which is a very well-maintained building with kind of a large staircase that goes up, a ramp off to the side for anyone who should need it, and a large pair of double doors that lead to a building that it looks to be 2 stories with a sort of dome at the top as well. Perhaps a skylight, hard to tell from this angle. But it's a very nicely well-kept building. You see a couple people kind of coming out and going. Foot traffic's a little less here than some of the other businesses.
I'm gonna head inside. Just kind of make a beeline for the doors. This is what she's been waiting for.
Wow.
Quickly following suit, just like, yes, here we go. Like, putting away the map, like the giant map, just like, okay, let me fold.
You make a beeline for the doors, and you open the one large door on the right and step through. And your eyes adjust a little bit from the bright sunlight into a dimmer space that's still well enough lit with torches and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And what you are greeted with as your eyes adjust are shelves and rows, 2 stories high, of books. It is immaculately kept. There's a staircase that winds up the middle and then spirals off onto the second floor, onto these kind of like balconies that go to the second floor, and a ring around the entire place where you can walk on the second floor and look down and you see more bookshelves up there. It is indeed a skylight as you look up above you and you see light streaming down, and the light streams down almost to spotlight a central desk in the middle that is a 360 desk. And as you look around, you catch sight of maybe 2 other people kind of scattered about. There's not a lot of folks in here right now. And there is that immediate sense of quiet and suppression of noise as you walk in. But you do see what looks to be a young human woman, or perhaps half-elf, who is a little ways off in that central ring. And she's got kind of this like frizzy brown hair that's kind of like all boofed up around her. And she's got her back to you, but she's just kind of like working, flipping through books and whatnot.
Uranus is in awe, but he's just gonna dryly say, "So this is a library. It's not so special."
It is much prettier with the lights on.
It is.
Usually I come in these places in the dark.
Mhm.
You break into libraries?
Yes.
I mean, you know, you can come in here for free, right?
Yeah,
You don't have to break in.
Oh, wait, are you with us? Oh.
He's like behind you, like finishing everything up, like
Bring a
wiping it
firearm
down.
into a library.
Yeah.
You just come in here, you know, just
I used to break into the library at the university. So,
Did you go
Why-
to the restricted sections?
yes, I read as many books as I could.
Of course.
That's where she got the fantasy novels.
Too
So Artemis is
embarrassed
gonna go
to take him out during the day, so broke in to steal him so no one would see.
Artemis is going to go for the circulation desk.
oh, and Artemis, what are we looking for again? I forget.
Well, I'm looking for more things to do with time travel, potentially. So,
Okay. I
yeah.
still think it's dangerous to me messing with the balance of time, is especially, but we definitely
Not for a practitioner of magic. It's not that bad.
maybe, but didn't.
So,
Why? I don't know if I. Why do you want to with time? I mean, what do you hope to do with it? I don't know if I ever have asked before, but
Grokus, there are some things that I can't talk about. I hope you respect that.
he looks a little sad, but he nods. He's like, yeah, no, I definitely understand, but hopefully, if it's anything dangerous, know that I have your back in Uranus. I mean, so if it's anything crazy, just know that no matter what, even if it is messed with time, I won't let you do it alone. So
She just kind of gives him a sad smile and clears her throat to get the attention of the attendant.
The attendant immediately whips around, and you see a young woman with slightly pale skin from just being inside a lot, and these big round glasses that are just a little bit crooked on her face, and this big brown frizzy hair all over the place. She's got an apron on, but she's got all sorts of like quills and bits of paper that are just like stuffed in all the pockets all the way down it. And she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you there. Welcome to the library. How can I help you?"
Sorry to disturb.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm looking for books on time travel, dunamantic magic.
Ooh, that
Gra-
like fantasy books about like people who went through time, or
More like guidebooks.
okay. I don't know that we have like a how to time travel book. I can look. There's new stuff that's being brought in all the time. What's the school of magic you were talking about again?
Dunamantic or even graviturgy would be.
I'll look. I've never heard of either of those, I'm afraid. We have lots on divination and evocation and abjuration and those types of things, but I've never heard of these two. Happy to look though. And she kind of whips around, and you see her take out this box that is like this metal box with all these rings all the way across it, and they all have letters on them. It almost looks like a lock or like a puzzle box.
Mhm.
And she presses her fingers into these two little buttons on the side of it. And then she leans down and she whispers, "Dunamancy." And you see all the rings begin to spin. and word. And then finally, they land, and she looks, goes, I'm afraid we don't have anything on that. What was the other one?
Graviturgy, potentially.
Graviturgy.
This is awesome.
Nothing. Let me try something else. Gravity. And this time you see them pop up with some actual numbers and letters.
Okay.
She goes, it's not in necessarily the magic school section. We have books about the study of gravity, though. Perhaps you might find something interesting there. It's going to be on the second level on the right-hand side. It's going to be on third row, fifth column.
Okay.
Could you try just searching time? Just time in general?
It's going to give me a lot of...
Oh.
I could try. Sure. Time. It's all over the place. Sorry, it's a pretty broad search.
Manipulation.
Time manipulation. Okay. Time manipulation. And that one comes up empty.
All right, I'll take what I can
Sorry, I
get.
hate not having something.
That's all right. Nothing to do with you. It's okay. So
I could send out a request to the Capitol. Their libraries are bigger. They might have something.
That'd be perfect.
that would be amazing if you could do that.
Okay. Here. And she pulls out a scrap of paper and puts it down and just hands you a quill. As soon as you take it, she goes, "Oh wait, nope," and takes it away. Not that one. This one, and hands you another quill. It's like that one never runs out of ink. If you could just write down everything that you're looking for, and I can put a word out.
Okay. And Artemis just starts to scribble like a paragraph.
Artemis,
Awesome.
could you put down one thing on there for me?
Of course.
Yeah, just maybe anything about dwarfs, just
Yes,
about what happened. That'd be
absolutely. And she writes about the dwarves as well.
Malachi, you catch her just kind of like staring at you, but like in a way where like you can tell she's not looking you in the eye, like she seems to be looking above just a little bit.
The librarian is.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I like your hair. Sorry. It's weird. I know. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Didn't mean to
thanks.
stare.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
All set with the paper?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that I can help you find today?
Could I see if there's any books on music books of popular elven music or classic elven music?
That I don't even have to look up. That's going to be on the first level, all the way back in the left corner. It's going to be on, what would that be? Row 2, column 5.
And Pry, weren't you looking for more fantasy novels?
Oh yes, I think I will just wander and see where my feet take me.
What type do you like?
Adventure stories. But I like to read anything I can find.
On the land or on the sea?
Oh, whichever.
Row, top floor, right against the back wall, row 7, column 2.
Oh, thank you.
Gives you a wink. It's like, some of my favorites are back there.
Oh, good.
Sent you to her favorite smut.
She's not reading smut. She's reading fantasy novels. There's a difference.
Not mutually exclusive.
They're not,
they all
but like
say.
that's not what she's pursuing.
Fair enough. Anybody else want to request something of the librarian?
You got any books on constructs?
Some, yes. Off the top of my head, it's bad of me. I should know. She grabs the box and constructs, and she points you to a direction on the first floor, off to the right-hand side.
Perfect.
Aranis is going to go look for his book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Artemis, as you're kind of finishing up the paragraph and handing it back, she's like, "You're all new to Fluross, right? I have never seen you all here before."
Yes, we've been here for a few days now. It's a beautiful city.
It is. It's all right. I don't get out into the city that much. It takes a lot to organize all of this. Keep it organized because people don't always put things back where they're supposed to put them. And sorry, I'm rambling. But yes, welcome to Fluross. Where are you from?
We're from Grispin Hills, which is
down at the southeastern corner of the kingdom. It's a new town established only a couple of years ago, primarily for mining, if I'm remembering correct.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. Yeah. How long do you think this will take, the request?
Oh, well, requests go out via the sender each morning, so I'll get it out tomorrow, and then I should hear back same day tomorrow. And if they have anything, it usually takes within a week. Requests come in.
All right, I'll be back within a week. But thank you so much.
Did you want to check out the gravity books that they had?
Yeah. So we're gonna head that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at whatever books they have on constructs, and would there be any that have like pictures or drawings or diagrams of like different types of?
Yeah, so what we're going to do now is I want everybody who wants to find something specific to roll an investigation check for me.
Can I give Artemis advantage? Because I want to help.
If you're going to spend your turn, yep, you can give her advantage.
Thank you.
And guidance too, because like, you can do this.
Okay.
We got this.
I got a 17.
17, okay.
16.
16.
Oh, wow. 12.
12. And prior, are you looking for anything specific or just browsing the shelves?
She just browses until something catches her eye, and then I'm assuming there's a comfy upholstered seat somewhere.
Oh, several.
She's gonna take a book and curl up and read.
Yep. There is one that catches your eye, mostly because of the gold lettering on the spine. But it is literally just called Adventure in the Mountains. And you kind of like look at it and you go, that's like, okay, that's a pretty generic title. But you see the gold lettering, so it catches your eye, and you pull it out and you open up and start reading the first page. And whatever this story is, however mundane the title, you're immediately caught by just the immediacy of the action on page one. And it's very tightly written. And you, being a voracious reader, can recognize good writing immediately. And you're like, okay, I'm going to give this a try. Aranis, you find a couple different books on local sea shanties and also just kind of like local lore and legends. Not stuff that's really meant to be histories, more mythologies and like local stories that you could potentially spin into tales. So I would say that the next time that you go to tell a tale about, so make a note of this, next time you go to tell a tale or sing a song that you want to tailor more towards like local events or local folks, I'll grant you advantage on that.
Oh, I was looking for elven stuff.
Elven stuff, okay. Yeah. Well, then in addition, because I'm not going to take away what I just said, you do find some elven books, but the elven books you find one that looks like it actually came from the elves themselves. The partnership between the elves and the kingdom of Alson is still new, and so it doesn't look like there's been a lot of like population of like library books going back and forth yet.
Okay.
Malachi, what'd you get again?
I got a 16.
A 16? Okay. You find a book on constructs, but they're not about dwarven constructs. What you find are things that are more like what the artificers have built, what the halflings have built. Still some good information just about how things work. And you will kind of go, yeah, okay, I know a lot of this, but there might be some things I can pick up.
Well, what I'm looking for is I want to find if there are like drawings or diagrams that I could show Grokus or the other group to be like, hey, Does this look anything like what you guys found?
The good news for you is that all of the books that you're finding have a lot of diagrams in them.
Okay, cool.
A lot of it is like a full page of diagram and then explainer text on the other side. They're more manuals than anything. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I want.
Perfect. And then Artemis with a 12, you find some information just about studies of gravity, people trying to determine the speed in which things fall and whatnot, and how gravity might affect the tides and everything. But unfortunately, nothing that's really linked to anything magical.
He just gives a frustrated sigh and just snaps the books closed.
Any luck?
Nothing.
Oh, we'll try again. So
She's trying hard not to look disappointed and just kind of goes off a little bit.
All right. Anything else anyone wants to do at the library before heading back down? It is, I would say, between the travel time and the time you spent kind of browsing through things and reading, because you all spent some time looking through things, we're getting close to noon.
Are these books that we can check out, take with us, or how does that work?
Right. Yes, I just need, and I need you to just sign right here. And she pulls out a big book and opens it up and pulls out a quill out from a drawer, not from her pockets, and says, "This is just a magical signature that will return the book on its own accord if you do not within a fortnight."
Cool.
All right. Unless anyone objects, you all sign your names.
I will.
Yeah.
There's a little flash of magical light that comes up from the ink each time you do. And the books are checked out.
Before we head off, I'm going to quickly just kind of quietly ask if there's any books on dwarves.
Oh, plenty. Yes. We have histories of what we know about the dwarves, and books about the mines that we've uncovered so far.
Oh, let's get one about the history, maybe. That'd be.
Of course. She actually runs over real quick and pulls one off the shelf and gives it to you before you sign your name.
Thank you.
I hope to see you all again soon. It's nice having so many people. Have a good rest of your day.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
And may Anor bless you.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I don't know blessings. Have a good day.
Time for a meeting, huh?
Yes.
I guess so.
Oh, before that, though, are we all together again now?
We have to meet back at the
Yeah.
Golden Sail, I think. Right.
I imagine Peony's just got icing all over her face.
She'll have a. Oh God, did I take that spell? Did I take it? I will have presentationed all that crumbs away.
Beautiful.
She did save one thing for Malachite though, because she did feel bad that
Aw.
she ate literally everything. But yeah, she's like, she prestidigitations that baby away. She doesn't have to think about crumbs and icing. Who cares when you got magic?
It's impressive.
I mean, artificer skills.
Yeah, she's just an incredibly talented artificer.
Yeah.
All right, so you two probably made it back quicker than the library crew, and have been waiting in the Golden Sail. So after a little while, you see the rest of everybody clomp in, and books in hand, and sit down with you.
Looks like it was a successful trip.
Well, somewhat. I mean, hopefully it'll bear some better fruit in the future. So, but
We ready to go?
no, before that, I'm going to take out my sticks again, my gem-laid sticks, and just kind of throw them onto the table in front of us, casting augury.
Okay.
Let's take it.
What is the question that you put out with your casting?
So, just asking in general about to enter. Since we're about to meet, is this going to be a wise decision, a good decision to meet this person? Or
Take the 4 sticks, you rub them between your palms, and cast them out on the table. Much like the last time you cast them, you find that 2 land in perfectly perpendicular to each other. And a third lands, parallel to each other, and then a third lands perfectly perpendicular on top. But then the 4th stick rolls off and tumbles and rolls off the table. You read this as weal and woe. There are good and bad things that are going to come of this course of action.
so he's quiet for a second, kind of picks up the sticks. It's everything's gonna balance out, so I think we'll be fine. Let's be off.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Alcott going first. Are we doing that plan? Just a little walk back. How'd my gun turn out, by the way?
Especially now.
Should be working great. I kind of like twirl it a little bit and like hand it back.
This is the cleanest this has ever been. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for letting me work on it. It was fun.
Yeah. Anytime, friend. I'll stick it back in the case. Turn
Daisy
it.
May, when you cock it just to kind of test it out real
Yep.
quick, there's an immediate sense of like a tightness to everything, and like it clicks louder than you've heard it before, and like there's no play in the mechanics anymore.
Wow. You did some real good work on this. This has never been this steady.
It's not loaded right now, is it?
No.
The one thing that Petey is very
Inside
concerned about is loaded weapon safety.
If E is going to go first, what is E looking for?
See how many, if he can tell how many guys Brobat has with him, if he can actually see Brobat anywhere,
So we need to know what this person looks like.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
right. He's a dwarf.
Wait,
Oh,
Oh,
Yep,
oh.
What?
dwarf. He's a dwarf.
Grogus is gonna start walking. Did you tell us where we're supposed to meet?
The docks. Just.
Grogus is gonna start walking there, like just as soon as he kind of hears that, he's gonna start walking.
Whoa! Wait a minute! Wait a second!
Crocus, the plan.
You can't walk into this.
we need balance, right?
boy.
Are you planning? It's more balanced if we all talk together.
Is Grokus hearing any of this, or is he just?
He's kind of almost lost his mind a little bit. There's a few things that will cause him to maybe just balance a little bit, and this might be one of them. So you can try to stop him, so he can still kind of hear what he's just
I'd
more
like
things
to.
coming through his
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and just get around. Wait a second. Hey,
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
this
I
isn't
can.
gonna work if we all do this piecemeal. We had a plan. We need to stick to it to keep everybody safe.
He wants to meet us anyway. So I mean, what? Why even just mess with that? I mean, he wants to meet us anyways. Is there really any other?
It's just a precaution.
All right.
We're just trying not to walk into a trap here.
If he hasn't seen Malachite, should Malachite hide somewhere nearby?
Well, I can once I've walked past once, I can disguise myself before I come back if you guys think that would be a good idea.
That's not bad.
Couldn't hurt.
Not at all.
So,
People.
yeah. I'll plan to do that then.
So he is looking for this dwarven person and trying
At
to
least
figure
two
out
others.
right people with that tattoo, right?
Precisely.
So
So
they
the
could be
tattoos won't be very recognizable. They try and keep them hidden, and I'll just kind of rub my scapula for a second.
Is he, does he also know magic? Couldn't he also do the super cool, definitely thing that I can do and Malachi can do, which is disguise himself?
Yeah. I can do that.
Potentially.
Maybe.
The longer we stand here, the later we're gonna be, and he does not like tardiness.
Yeah, let's go.
I'd
Again,
like
not
Petal
wearing a
to
watch.
hide
Takes
under her
off.
coat. Oh boy.
I don't know why. That's not gonna do anything. I'm
You just
looking at my wrist
completely
anyway.
yeeted the watch away.
Yeah.
But like, just
It's carpeted. It's fine.
amazing. All right, so if you're all headed down that direction, are you sending Malachite like first and then he comes back, or are you just putting him like 100 feet in front of you? What's the plan there?
I think first and then come back. Because
But-
nobody has message or anything, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna try to find them and then come back and tell you what I see. Or okay,
Yeah.
You have your. Do Peony and Pry know about your homunculus?
you guys, yeah, you would have seen it.
Could you send your homunculus?
And you know his name is Kingsley.
Kingsley. Yes.
That's amazing.
Could we
What a
use
good name.
Kingsley? Yeah, totally original. Could we use Kingsley to sort of communicate back so that Malachi?
Damn you.
Yeah,
Really
I
good
can
scene.
only communicate pretty simple stuff with him. Kind of like yes or no questions, but
It just depends on the questions.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
if we agree on a set of questions beforehand that you're trying to establish answers for, and then we just ask.
well, I mean, it would also probably be faster for me to just disguise myself, go down and come back, and then drop the disguise, or vice versa. So,
can I give him bardic inspiration for whatever he needs to do when it comes time for that?
sweet.
That
So
lasts for
that's
10
a-
minutes, so you have to take action soon.
And that's a D6 or
Let
D.
me make sure. Where's that? Bardic inspiration, yeah, D6.
Sweet. So, but then so are we planning on me going down with you guys to talk, like to actually participate in the conversation, or should the fact that he's never seen me before, or he doesn't know I exist, presumably, do we want to keep it that way, or how do we want to?
Grokus is pacing back and forth. Are we
I think
going
the less
to?
information he knows, the better.
We'll figure it out when you come back. Just go see if you'd see him. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it while you're gone.
All right, sounds good. So should I disguise myself now or after?
It's up to
Now.
you.
Now,
do it
because if
now.
they
Okay.
see you, then they won't know. They'll be looking for that person, not you.
Got it. So I'm gonna just kind of like look around at people in the general area and just try to like piece together like an outfit from
Sure,
the
yeah,
people
you-
around me, and I'll also be a human male.
You grab the face of one of the bar patrons, the hair of another, pants and boots of one, coat of another, and you kind of create this amalgamation of a person and begin walking down towards the docks. All right. The docks are big. It's a port city. So as you walk, you're kind of first and foremost keeping an eye of like, okay, now where in this area is it going to be? And then what can I see? As you get down to that area, I would like you to go ahead and make a perception check, please, Malachite.
19.
Okay. With a 19, what you notice is that as you're walking, you're seeing ships and people kind of pulling things in and out. There's one chunk of the docks that is kind of not abandoned, but like there's no ships there. There doesn't seem to be anybody hanging out in that area. You kind of keep walking up and look all over a little bit, and you just see this small building that looks to be maybe like a little storage warehouse. And sitting out front of it on a stump, just kind of like whittling at something, is this halfling man with black hair and kind of leathers on. And you do see a long, kind of wicked-looking knife kind of sheathed in to it next to him. But he's whittling something. Go ahead and make an insight check for me.
Okay. Uh, 21.
21. Okay. As you kind of pass by and get a look at him out of the corner of your eye, you notice that as he's whittling, like he keeps looking up and kind of scanning the area, and then going back and looking up and kind of scanning the area. And then you notice someone starts to walk down towards the docks, and you just hear this. And you kind of, again, look over, and you see that person turn and look at the halfling, and he just goes, and the person turns and walks away. Seems to be keeping an eye out, keeping the area clear. He's sitting outside this building. You don't see any other people at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna send Kingsley over. Just gonna try to subtly just take him out and release him, and just have him. He's gonna. Well, I guess I would need to command him, but I'm gonna tell him to go take a peek into the windows and see what he sees.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check for Kingsley. As he flies over there.
I guess he
He's
doesn't
like-
have inspiration.
He does not. Nope.
14.
A 14. Kingsley looks through the windows and buzzes back to you.
Okay. I'm just gonna take another quick, glance around to see if I see anything else that stands out.
Nothing, no other people. This area is kind of clear, and this guy's acting sketchy.
Yeah. So, just so I understand how he's acting sketchy. There were two people.
No,
right?
there was one. There was one person. He's sitting there. Someone else started to walk into that area, down to the docks, and he cleared them out.
Oh, I got you. I see.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Well, I guess I'll head back then. With Kingsley, obviously.
With Kingsley, of course. Don't go anywhere without Kingsley.
No. All right, so yeah, I walk all the way back and drop my disguise.
What'd you see?
I found the spot, and it's pretty empty right now, and it looks like they've been actively clearing it out and keeping people away. So I do need to ask Kingsley here. Were there people inside the building? And you know the drill.
1 buzz for yes, 2 buzz for no, and he just goes. Zzz.
Were there more than 5?
You don't get a response. Which, when you don't get a response, usually means Kingsley doesn't know how to answer it.
Oh.
That's a good sign. What's the plan?
Well,
We just go and talk to him, right? I mean, that's what else we were
that's
planning
what we
to do.
agreed on. That's what
Okay.
we agreed on. So, I'll walk in first. I'll
I'm walking right
introduce
behind.
y'all. What would you like to be introduced as?
Just Grokus Darkburger, just my name, I guess. I mean,
I meant the group of you.
Your friends?
Your new bestest friends forever and ever?
We'll
the
go with new
balancers,
friends.
or the balancers would be my vote.
It's
New
you.
Balance.
The balancers.
New Balancers.
No! Oh no!
New Balance.
Are we?
Copyright!
Are you sure you don't want to? Are you sure we don't want to be the Force so we can bring balance to the Force? Stargate's my favorite sci-fi.
We'll go with
series.
we'll go with Friends. It's getting a little afternoon, so we should go. That sounds like the place. Malachite, you should probably hide in the back, just
What
so they
is
don't see you.
the signal for when we have decided that things are going upside down?
Oh, this bird call. You know the one that I did.
No.
I'll take my gun out. You'll know when
Okay.
things are about to go bad.
So am I just watching then? And
Yeah, can I cast
hanging back?
ability on Malachite?
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, good idea.
Behind us and- Yeah,
You can.
if you're cool with it, I can turn you invisible for an hour
Yeah, man. Go for
Until
it.
you attack.
Till you attack. Yeah,
Yep.
until you attack. Yeah.
magic is so cool.
Or cast a spell, right?
I believe so, yeah.
It's like take an action or cast a spell, or which is an action.
I get to use that once for free because of my thingy thing.
Spicy.
So yeah, I kind of just give him a bump on the shoulder and poof, he's gone.
Impressive. Let me talk to him first. I'll introduce you, and then you can say your piece. Keep it civil.
I'm gonna
Keep it
hold.
calm.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold bless as an action. I'm gonna hold it. So if things go kick off, I'm gonna immediately cast bless.
Okay.
Second level thing at 4 game.
Sounds good.
Great.
The group
I will
gathers.
try to be quiet. I can't promise you that I won't. But
I
The
understand.
group gathers itself and heads down towards the docks, kind of going the direction that Malachite pointed to, an empty space where you can still see people in the distance, but several kind of docks in a row have all been cleared out. And you eventually, as you're walking Daisy May at the front, you see this building that Malachite described and the one halfling with black hair sitting on a stump outside.
Do I recognize him?
Probably.
don't know
Yeah,
his
I would
name
say
or
that I would say
anything,
that you don't know his name, but as you get a little bit closer, you recognize him as someone that runs with Gormer.
When we get closer, I'll just be like, we have an afternoon appointment.
He looks up, kind of looks at all of you, and goes, "Yeah, you do." And he stands up and whistles again inside. The first person to step out of the doorway and kind of make their way into the street, kind of opposite of you, is the half-orc woman that you all had encountered before.
How's her
Tip my
ankle
hat.
looking?
To everybody that comes out.
You healed nice.
is that the one that I brought back right? I healed, correct? Okay.
Mhm. Yep. The next person to step, the halfling himself kind of takes a position a little bit off to the side as well. The next person to step out has to duck and turn halfway through the doorway to allow their large horns to come through.
It's the Minotaur.
As a large minotaur, black fur, massive big horns, and big ring in his nose, steps out and just he's carrying this big battle axe and steps out into the road. And then stepping from the shadows into the light, you see Gormer. And she takes a few steps forward. Oh, you came. We didn't think
course
you
I
would.
came.
We're gonna have to settle up on some bets, huh, boys?
When have I ever not shown up for something? Don't answer that. Is he here?
You didn't think he was actually coming, did you?
Are you serious? He's not here?
All right, you can drop the ruse now, Daisy May. Good job.
What ruse?
We appreciate everything you've done, bringing
No.
these fine folks here.
You were outside that door last night. You heard him say he was coming.
I know you've got the bard in you, but you can drop the act.
Can I
I'm
roll?
not acting.
All of you, welcome to Fluross. We didn't get to properly be introduced last time, but Daisy May here has helped arrange something.
I promise this is not what we discussed.
Where
This
My
is
name's-
not what we
Gore?
talked about.
My
Where
name's
is the other-
Gormer. I
We
run
didn't come here
things
to
down
speak
here.
with. We didn't come here to speak with you. We came here to
Dwarf?
speak with Robat. So can we?
I'm talking
please
right
take
now.
us home? You're not Robat though. We're not who we were supposed to speak to, so that doesn't matter.
Can I roll an insight check on her?
Dan.
Okay.
Gormer continues to talk. I run things down here on the lower level. We hadn't been properly introduced, and now we have.
That's great. Can we take us to who we need to speak to then?
We're not taking you anywhere, friend.
So what are we doing here?
You're being given one chance to leave town. One chance to get the hell out of my city.
It's not your city.
Your city.
We just got here. It's so lovely.
I wanted to see the beach.
It's right over there. Take a good look on your way out.
Not leave until we speak to who we're supposed to speak to. So
This is bullshit, Gormer.
He
Where
doesn't have
is
time
he?
for any of you.
What's a 22 get me? When she was, particularly the Daisy May, you can drop the act now part.
Are you
Which-
rolling the insight check on Gormer or Daisy May?
Gormer.
On Gormer with a 22. Gormer is being a little deceitful in this moment.
yeah. You liar. You liar, you liar. The peony's just gonna shuffle closer to Daisy May and just you
The
know.
way things work in Fluross is the three blades run things that need a firm hand, and we don't take kindly to people interrupting those operations. Now, my boss is a very merciful man. He could have you all killed in your sleep. Instead, he likes to avoid some bloodshed and give you a chance to leave and never show your face here ever again. All of you, except for you, of course. And she looks right at you, Daisy May.
Big talk by somebody who got their ass kicked.
They can do it again.
She kind of reaches behind her and pulls off of her back this large sledgehammer.
Ooh, shouldn't have that.
Guns
She
out.
kind of spins it a little bit, and it's just like,
I'm gonna
you'll
give
find,
you.
you'll find I won't be at such a disadvantage today.
I'm gonna give you one chance to leave.
Daisy May, you put that down.
No. When have I ever listened to you about putting this down? I'm not starting today. Now
Is this
either
how you want
you
it?
go get Great Brew, or we go find him ourselves. Actually, I know where he's gonna be, so I'll take him to him.
You never could grow up and see the reality of things. Just a petulant child trying to get her own way.
Well, you're a meanie, so I don't know. Go away.
Can I do an insight check on if she'll let us leave if we're like, go away?
Roll an insight check.
Just say no.
When I get to inside, I think it's +4. Yeah, +4. That's a 14, so 18.
18? Hard to tell, but they're in a good position to cut you off if they wanted to.
Yeah, Aranis is gonna say, fuck this, and cast Dissonant Whispers on her.
Okay.
Hey, yo, let's go.
Let's roll some initiative, everybody.
Yeah.
Does that trigger?
The two things that were said that were happening before was the bless you were holding
Yeah.
and the dissonant whisper, so that'll get off first as the initiative.
Who are the four closest people around me?
Well, let's have everybody hop into roll 20 real quick. And I'll bring you over to the right page.
Oh, he's really big.
Oh, he's so big. Oh no.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh
Oh.
boy.
Oh no.
Crocus, what you got?
15.
Pry.
22.
Artemis.
20.
Whew, rolling well, everybody. Peony.
23.
23.
I rolled a
Malachite.
natural 19, baby.
Damn.
Yeah. Malachite.
Well, I rolled a natural 1, and I have a +0, so it's a
A
1.
1. Okay.
I mean, the best place to roll natural 1.
Daisy
to be
May?
honest.
Yeah, it
Seven.
really
So
is.
it's
I'm glad I
story.
got it
7.
out.
7.
And Aranis.
17.
17. Okay.
Good job, everybody.
All right. We're gonna say that becomes.
I'm
10.
scared.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Who's the 4 that's next to me? 'Cause it's gonna be so Daisy's gonna have bless. Aras, I think he's gonna have bless. And then definitely make sure Artemis, and then who's ever close to me after that. So maybe who is that? Is that
Pry and
Try
Peony
would
are
be
behind you.
directly behind you.
Pry? So Pry, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's that got?
Bless gives you a D4 on attack rolls and saving throws and ability checks. All right, here we go. Kicking things off at the top of the round with a 23 is Peony.
Oh, am I getting off my?
Oh,
dissonant?
that's right. Sorry, you do get off the distant whispers. So,
Oh, yeah.
what is
I'm
the?
taxing that at 2nd level, so that's 4d6.
Is it a save?
Yes, it is. It is a DC 14 Wisdom save.
You're gonna show for that damage. He's like, it's gonna hit.
Natural 17, so that's a pass.
Okay, so they take half damage still, and that is 17. So half of 17.
Okay.
Damn.
Half of 17. Okay.
Yeah, half of
so it'd
17.
be 8 because we round down. All right. So you. Oh my gosh. Hold on one second. We got a weird thing happening with the initiative orders. 13. What was your initiative again, Aranis?
17.
17. Okay. Cool. All right. So that damage is done. She feels a weird headache that comes on real quick and kind of flinches at it and then turns back around just as everybody is raising weapons. She's like, kill them all. And here we go. Peony, you're up first.
Hi. I would love to Hunter's Mark the rudest madam at the front, please, with the big
Okay.
sledgehammer. So that will be my bonus action. And then I'm just going to shoot her with my bow.
Okay. Go ahead and take that shot.
Which one of you will not stab me in the back? Let's try you. Yeah. Yeah. I can do math. 25 to hit?
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I also know I'm gonna cry. Be like, well,
Peony is not trying to kill her, but she is not stopping herself from maiming her. And as she'll, like, that little red beam of light kind of shoots out from her bow again, and she just goes from aiming at the chest to right down at the ankle again.
Okay.
The same one from before, and go like,
Take it out. Tear it up.
yeah, and she'll fire, and Petal will use the draconic essence as well as she
Okay.
fires.
And this is towards Gormer?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. I get to roll 3d6 total damage. Do, 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 do. Bite your legs. Could have been better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of damage.
11 points.
2 of it is acid damage.
Okay.
But yeah, 11 points of damage.
The arrow does not stick into her all the way, but cuts across her. And you see her buckle real quick. With the pain.
Just like flash the light in her eye a little bit. And then,
Stop that! Stop that!
oh, you don't like it when someone's mean to you? That sucks.
All right, is that your turn? Okay, Prior up, and Artemis, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna take a hike over to get up in the face of the half-orc woman. with my blades out, and I will attack her like I do with my rapier first.
You got that D4 with you too.
Yeah. Don't even need it. That is math. A 25 to hit.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
sorry,
definitely.
no, 22 to hit. Oh, math.
100% hits.
Yeah, awesome. Sweet. Okay, so that is this and this sneak attack because I am alone. Yes, good sneak attack. 8 regular rapier damage and 11 sneak attack damage.
Nice.
All right, so 19 total.
Attack.
Yeah. Is she still there?
That she's not.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Roast.
Then I will spin, this is so dumb, and stab my little dagger into the Minotaur's thigh, probably.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And
Roll an
that
attack
has-
for that.
Oh,
I am gonna choose to not roll an attack. Where's my item? Hold on a sec. Ooh.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna choose to not roll an attack.
Dagger
I'm just-
stabbing?
Automatically,
damage.
I'm going to use my clockwork amulet to get a 10 on the die for a total of an attack of 15, just to see if that hits him.
and
Okay.
can choose bless on that too.
Oh yeah, can I still roll that? Is that a thing?
You didn't make an attack roll, so I would say no.
Okay.
But he has an AC of 14, so that does hit.
Oh yeah.
You
Alright.
can
Away
run,
so
but
he
you
doesn't
can't
fall on you.
hide.
One for free. Yes, Max. So that's 7 dagger damage. And she just sort of like looks up at him with like a scared smile, like,
I am so cute. You do not want to hit me, yes? Teehee. This is
All
that's it for me.
You stab into the large hulking minotaur next to you with your pointy little dagger. Awesome. Artemis, that'll bring up you.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out the broom. I'm gonna mount it, get up into the air, and cast mirror image on myself. So to
Okay.
make duplicates. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And I think that's my turn because I think mirror image is a action. So yeah.
I believe you are correct. I'm just looking for the right icon for mirror image. There it is. Boom. There are 3 extra of you now.
Okay, that's my
Best part,
turn.
it's not even concentration.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. That's going to bring up the minotaur.
Okay. Love.
You don't have to.
No, you don't. It's fine.
Let's see here. The minotaur is going to look over at you, Pry. The dagger doesn't bother him, but you did kill one of the compatriots. So the
Oh, she's
minotaur
dead?
is
Whoa,
going
wait.
to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Insider.
Yep.
Oh, dang.
So Minotaur is going
I was
to.
very well trained.
Minotaur is going to take a reckless attack against you.
Oh, he's a barb.
That's a
Well.
natural 20.
Oh
Well, hey.
Oh.
That's a natural
That
20.
guy, did he
That's
take your
tough.
wound?
I get to hellish rebuke him before I die.
It's been real.
It has been real.
No worries.
no! I promise this isn't what I negotiated.
Healing spells were good?
I need a calculator.
Excuse
What?
I can't.
What's your
is this
maximum
allowed?
HP?
This is illegal.
No.
No.
23.
That's your max?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
You go unconscious, but it is just not enough to instant kill you. It is 4 points away from an instant kill. As he turns and just brings the axe down. Boom! Right on top.
Oh no.
So you all watch as Pride
Good
goes unconscious.
God.
Well, you want to run this back one more time?
And then,
So I
because
don't get to hellish rebuke him before I die.
no, nothing happens.
I'm
Yeah.
out.
And then he runs up into this space to engage with Grokus,
Yeah.
but only has the one attack.
Oh,
Um,
this is no good.
that's going to bring us to Uranus.
Shit. Fuck. Okay.
Yup.
Yep.
I am going to. I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions. That's gonna lose concentration on invisibility, so Malachite will be out in the open. But yeah, I see Pride go down, and I'm just like, okay, hold on, this might have gotten a little bit out of hand. And that is Charisma save. I think it's DC 14.
And that's going to hit... Is that going to hit all 3 of these folks down here?
It should. It's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
So if I need to, I can kind of walk up
Okay.
closer.
Natural 1 on Gormer. Natural 4 on the Minotaur. And natural 5 on the other one.
Sweet.
So all of those take effect.
So yeah, I'm gonna walk up and just say, whoa. No need for all that. We're just having a conversation. Even though I'm the first one that attacked, but whatever.
I mean, they don't need to
Details.
Okay. Is there any... Real quick, I'm just going to check. Is there anything about rolling that with advantage when you're actively...
I think it'd be after, wouldn't it? I feel like it'd be...
No, you can make them indifferent towards people they're hostile towards.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no disadvantage just because they're fighting. So
As long as we don't touch them, they should be
Yep.
good.
As long as
yep,
you don't
that
attack.
takes place on all 3 of them, and you just see them all like go from like really tense to like still kind of looking around and like aware of their surroundings and the conversation that just happened, but kind of like, yeah, just the emotions quiet down.
Let's all just take a second to think, shall we? And then I'm just gonna cross, hopefully between them without triggering an opportunity attack.
Hostile towards you, so no reason to attack you.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna move over next to Pry, and I'll do a medicine check on my next turn.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, that's going to bring us to Grokus.
And so is Grokus be aware of kind of what happened? Is he gonna... Because he's been to the roster, he's done this before, so he
Yeah.
kind of...
This was the very first thing you saw Uranus ever do, so yeah.
It is. It was. So I'm gonna just make my way, just looking warily at all of them, and go straight to probably. I'm gonna say a quick prayer, like, "Lad, I got. The cleric, do this. I got this." So I'm gonna say a quick prayer to Anor. Lay one hand on top, please. We need all the balance we can get, and they're definitely one that's gonna help us with this. So please, not take her yet. We need this for the balance. And I'm gonna cast. So I'm gonna do. Spare the Dying as a bonus action. And then I'm going to, first level, going to cast Healing Word. And I think since there's 0 HP, I think it just max, if I remember my feature correctly. Look at what we need to roll.
I'm
'Cause there's
sorry.
their HP.
I go
Are you
a yo-yo?
Are you a Grave Cleric?
Yes, I'm a Brave Cleric.
Then yeah, you do max
Brave
HP. Or you
cleric.
do max healing on, like, whatever the
Oh.
max of Healing Word is.
Gotcha,
So
okay.
Yeah, that's dope.
Steps you get back, so it's going to be 8 points of health if you get back.
Okay, so Pride, you come back to consciousness.
Like, it's okay, you're okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You killed somebody and you died. Welcome to adventuring.
Can I stay? Oh, I want to stabilize the other person too, but I can't do that. This is my next turn. So I want to help them too.
Yeah,
I'll wait
because you
if I
said you
can.
used Spare the Dying
Yeah.
on Pry. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Dude, I'll look over at them. Do they seem like I still have time, or will I think I have any kind of time to?
You would imagine that if you put an effort towards it, you could stop
Okay.
them from the life passing.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll end my turn.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to Gormer. She's gonna use her turn to kind of look around, and then look at you, Daisy May, and just be like, "This has to be resolved."
Trying to do.
she's still tense. She's still aware of, she's not charmed to think you're all friends. But she is under the effects of call emotions, so she is indifferent to attacking you at the moment. That brings us up to the dead bandit, or the unconscious one.
Come on.
That is a natural 1 on the death save for them. So that is two failed death saves for them.
Die.
I got my
Brings us
turn
up to the
next.
next bandit, who stands and just kind of follows Gormer's lead. And then you all hear a commotion as up on the roof,
Uh-oh,
You
there
see
was one
kind
more
of
on the roof, wasn't there?
crawling up over the top of the roof and pulling a crossbow bolt out.
Yeah.
Takes stock of everything and fires off a crossbow bolt at the one that it knows it needs to kill, which is Daisy May.
Is it at disadvantage because he's so close? What's the...
No. He's
on the
definitely
roof.
far enough away.
Damn. I tried
That
it.
is only a 9 to hit, though.
This
So
with that
crossbow
shit.
bolt goes pring off to the side. Let's see here. And it does not get a second crossbow attack, so that is its turn. That brings us to Daisy May, and Malachite's on deck.
Okay, I'm going to keep my gun trained on Gormer, and I'm just gonna kind of look around at everybody. You should go. I'll handle this now that they're subdued. Listen to them. This is my fault. I need to take the fall for this. You all should go. We'll figure it out later. And I'm gonna hold my action to shoot Gormer
Okay.
when she becomes hostile again.
Make a persuasion check.
Six.
6.
And you have one. I mean, you do have Does Ganon's even work on that, or
Or
bless?
bless.
Probably not.
Yeah, but even with a 10.
It's only gonna bring it up to a 10 even if I roll.
Yeah, she's looking at you real suspiciously, like, you're on our side again now? Like, she's not buying it. Yeah.
I was talking to the group, not her.
Oh,
I was
sorry,
talking
I
to the
thought you were
group.
talking to Gormer.
No.
Gotcha.
No, I was talking to the group.
Okay,
Sorry.
in that case, there wouldn't need to be a persuasion roll. But yeah, you all can take that however you want. Malachite, you're up.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at what I was going to do next. I missed what Daisy May said.
I said run away and let me deal with this.
Oh, okay. He's not going to do that. So Malachite is going to create an Eldritch Cannon, which is an action.
Okay.
So
Where do you want it?
So what I want to do, I want to create a tiny one.
Mm-hmm.
And I want Kingsley to carry it.
How much carrying capacity can Kingsley do?
You can carry tiny objects.
You can carry tiny. It says that. Okay, cool. Then there you go. You create a tiny cannon with Kingsley, like a chopper, airlifting it in.
Yeah. If I remember, if I read that right, it said, I don't know if there was like a weight or.
Yeah. I'll take your word for it. Yep. Where
Yeah.
do you want? Okay, so you create the cannon.
So, to fire the cannon as a bonus action, would you say that it's an action to send Kingsley off with the cannon?
I mean, how does Kingsley's mechanics work as far as, like, does he work like an animal companion where he has to be commanded?
That's
Yes.
a very good question.
Homunculus need to be commanded to do something, otherwise they will just automatically take the dodge action.
Okay, so
Okay.
then the command would either be your action or bonus action. So essentially, you're not going to be able to do all of that in one turn.
Okay, that's cool. I think I will basically give him the cannon,
Okay.
so he'll be holding it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fire it.
Okay,
Oh.
so you're going to fire from this distance.
Oh, yeah, you
Well-
wouldn't know. Yeah, you would, because you wouldn't know what's going on. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll
I
know it's gone.
actually no, I don't think the options I have for a cannon, I have to pick one, and I can't change it once I've picked it. One of them is ranged, and it would definitely reach, but doesn't do as much. It's not the one I want. So I'm gonna have him hold it, and I'll just hang out there.
Okay. Sounds good. That's going to bring us back to the top of the round. Peony, you're up. Pry, you're on deck.
Oh boy, I don't know what to do.
What if
Get-
we all just lay into the middle?
Bestest friend.
Your bestest friend's trying to protect you. Get.
Charm person? Is it a harm? Is it lit or not charm person? Calm emotions? Is it literally harm or if I like?
You gotta do what Peanut's gonna do. I mean, better or worse, you gotta. What is Peanut gonna do in this? You gotta.
Yep.
You just gotta do it.
Oh god. Oh, fuck, she's not gonna.
Gotta do it.
She saw someone fire on Daisy May from the roof. She'd probably back up a little bit to get a better view of them and then fire.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Boy.
Their backs are turned though, so if they
Their
don't,
backs are turned.
Oh,
They
are-
don't necessarily.
Are they firing the one on the roof or are you firing at?
The one on the roof.
Okay.
She'll for a bonus action she'll switch her hunter's mark to that person.
Okay.
And then fire. Right, that is a bonus action to switch.
Yes. It's
Yep.
bonus action to switch.
Mhm. Cool. That's a 24.
That hits. Roll damage.
Cool. I gotta do me dirty like that, dice. Okay, 2 bits acid damage.
How much?
2 bits acid damage. The
Okay.
total is going to be 7 points of damage
Okay.
With Hunter's Mark?
with Hunter's Mark.
I notoriously forget my Hunter's Mark, so
Oh, no.
just have to ask.
So
No,
you
you're
back up, you take a moment to sight, you pull, and in doing so, everybody kind of looks and sees what you're doing. And so when you fire, everybody's eyes go up towards where you're firing, and everybody witnesses their
But that would be
ally.
hard to follow the how fast an arrow bolt goes. So I feel like
They
it's
turn and see it
Small.
sticking in the chest of this person.
But they didn't see it.
They are on the field of battle with them. They notice their ally being attacked. The calm emotions is broken.
So she's hostile again, right?
He's hostile
so,
again. So you can fire off. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Now this has a range or a splash damage range, correct?
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
So what's the attack roll?
Dirty 20.
Ooh, that hits.
All right. So it's going to be 2d8 plus 5 fire damage.
Okay.
6 plus 2 is 8 plus 5 is 13. And upon a hit, everything within 5 feet of the target must make a dex saving throw equal to 8 plus proficiency, which is 10 plus dex, which is 5. So 15.
So we're all dead too.
Just the Minotaur. Yeah.
Oh,
Excellent.
okay.
So was it 13 total?
15.
15 total. And then
If they fail, they get
what's
1d8
the
fire
DC?
damage. 15.
I don't think that's going to pass. That is
Oh,
not going to pass.
Dexterity save. Sorry.
Yeah,
DC.
dexterity
Okay.
save does not pass. I rolled a 9.
Okay. Ooh, they take 8 points of fire damage.
All right. You want to describe what happens when you fire this thing in for the
Yes,
first
I
time
do.
in front of everyone?
Yeah, so it's huge, but now that, Malachite has tinkered with it, Daisy feels a little more. Am I holding this? I don't think I'm holding it right, but whatever. Daisy wouldn't either. If she feels more sure with it in her hands now, and she aims for Gormer's shoulder, and fires, and it's, for lack of a better term, it explodes, and it looks like just a mushroom cloud just comes out of the front of it and goes, and then it expands, and it's all fiery and cool looking, and it burns the Minotaur as well.
Yep. There is a loud boom as this thing goes off, and there is like a split-second delay between it firing and then a secondary boom as the charge hits Gormer in the shoulder, and then it impacts and it explodes on top of her. Knocks her back hard and burns the Minotaur a bit off the side. It kind of roars in pain. as you do
Go!
that.
I shout to the rest of you.
All right, any movement?
Situation wasn't good.
That wasn't my turn. That was just
Oh,
my,
right. Sorry, that was just
my
you
held
taking
action.
your attack. Yep. All right, so then that would bring us to Pry.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh boy. I guess I'll stand up for half my movement. But it's like super duper shaky.
I kind of give you a hand, just like a little help.
Yeah,
you know,
she's
you know,
just
I just like kind of.
like deer in the headlights, like freaking out. Is this roof like an overhang?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think she's gonna scurry back here for a moment to collect herself and sort of like duck under
Okay.
the overhang. And how far is this? It's pretty far. I don't know if I can throw something that far, can I? 20. Oh, yeah.
You
Okay.
can certainly throw a dagger that far.
Sure, I will throw a dagger at that guy. This person, the halfling.
Alright,
Yeah, the
go
halfling
for
that was
it.
whittling. Yeah. Okay. Nope. She's very scared. That was a 1.
Oh.
Extremely scared.
The dagger
So
goes
scared.
off into the water.
So scared.
Yeah, it just leaves your hand, not off the water in that
Yeah, I was
direction,
gonna
but
say.
but yeah, it just flies way off, like a really bad first pitch. So,
No.
yep.
It's okay.
Alright.
It's all right. You just yo-yoed.
Artemis, you're up.
All right. I am going to aim for the Minotaur and cast Firebolts.
Okay.
Hey, you still got bless.
I don't think I need it. 22 to hit.
That hits.
That's a good thing, but
It's good to have. If we didn't have it, we'd all be rolling like crap.
That's very true. So that's 5 points of damage.
All right, firebolt comes out of the sky, poof, hits the Minotaur in the shoulder. All these attacks of the Minotaur just seem to be surface damage. It does not look that hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna fly over to Grokus.
Okay.
Just to kind of hover around him. Yeah, that's my turn.
That brings us to the Minotaur, who just got shot by Daisy May. So he is going
Technically,
to...
I shot Gormer.
Technically. The Minotaur is going to take a step back and then is going to charge you.
Yeah. Sure.
Grokus, you do get an attack of opportunity.
No.
okay. Oh,
All right,
Oh,
I'm
it has
beefy.
horns too,
Alright.
doesn't it? He has horns.
that's going to be a. Oh, sorry, weapon. Actually, so it's going to be. Would a night 18? Would that
18
hit?
does hit, yep.
So I got my warhammer. Okay. D8. And that's going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage on warhammer.
Okay, you hit it in the back as it goes, but it continues charging and rolls a 10 to attack Daisy May.
Nope.
So you literally pull a Toreador thing and just like spin out of the way as the charging bull goes by, and it ends up on the other side of you, like
Sucker.
kind of spins and turns and just.
Petey's just like flashing the laser a little bit in everyone's eyes as they like, whenever they miss, she's just like,
All right, Aranis, you're up. Grokus, you're on deck.
I would like to cast Suggestion on the Minotaur,
Okay.
which is a Wisdom 14 saving throw.
He fails. He rolls a 3.
I'm going to say go for a long swim, big guy.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. How long does suggestion hold for?
I think that's 8 hours. Yeah, up to 8 hours.
Okay. So he's going to swim as far as he can,
Yep.
as
And
long as no one
then
touches him.
And then I'm going to yell out, "Don't touch ugly," and then I'm gonna.
I'm glad you said that because I was about to.
Me too. I was like, yeah.
Could you be more
Petey was
specific?
also like, oh, he's really.
Yeah, I'm
freaking out.
gonna duck back there
Okay.
and kind of crouch down a little bit.
Okay. You're concentrating, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Grokus, you're up.
Nice.
So I'm gonna hear those words. This is the half orc, right? Is this the same one that I brought back before?
Correct. Yep.
It's clear, so I'm gonna use So yeah, I'm gonna use Spare the Dying again on them.
Okay. They stabilize.
Grokus, we need you to do some damage, man.
Just gonna do that, and then I'm going to say quick word for Anna, just and kind of give her a quick glance. Like this is the second time that there has to be some meaning behind this. That this happened real quick, and then I'm going to bring out. Let me see. Spiritual weapon
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Alrighty. It looks like a large
And-
hammer, I believe.
No, in this case, it's going to be a scale, a large scale. Kind of feels materialized in the air to a large scale that goes up and down. So, and I'm going to make an attack on, and because since I know, can I also use my feature Path to the Grave? I can use my what do you call it? Oh my God, it's a cleric. Would that be Channel Divinity? So would that also since spiritual weapon's a bonus action? Is Channel Divinity just a regular action?
Well, you've already used.
did. I can't use. I can't.
Yeah, actually, because you Spare the Dying was a bonus
so
action.
I can't even use them.
Yeah.
So then fine. So yeah, so I'm not gonna use that. So Scout Stab's gonna do a standard attack. I'm gonna use a first level.
Isn't Spare the Dying a cantrip?
Yeah,
It
but
is.
bonus action and action.
Still a bonus action.
I can't do two bonus actions.
So yep, then I'll just.
Okay.
Yep, then it's gonna do a guiding bolt
Okay.
at the one that Daisy May fired at. Not
Gorma?
trying to kill.
Okay.
Yeah, Gorm. We're trying to knock out.
Go ahead.
So it should be 13 plus some numbers. 19.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yes. All right. And then whoever's else gonna have advantage on it too. And I'm not trying to kill. Trying to knock them out. 46. 286. What I have. Ooh, wow, that's pretty terrible. 2, 4, 8.
8
points
points.
of damage.
Okay. The next person who attacks her does have advantage. And she's looking pretty rough. She has now taken several attacks from various sides, and is hobbling a little bit. All right. Any movement?
No, I'm gonna just. No, I'm gonna stay.
Okay. That brings us to her turn, and she steps right up to Daisy May. And she is going to take 3 attacks against you.
3?
3 attacks.
okay.
First one is a 16.
Just hits.
The next
It's all right.
one
I'm beefy. It's
is
fine.
an 8.
Fire, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the third one is a 22. So you'll take 2 of these.
2 of those. Yeah.
Roll
Watch your
1 on the
action
damage
surge
die,
on
4
you
damage
like
on the
you did on me.
first. Oh, come on, dice.
Gotta
9
love it.
points of
feel
damage
that.
total.
Gotta love
I
it.
feel that. I feel that just now.
I definitely.
Is that all
Nine.
you got? You can hit harder than that.
Growls back at you.
Skipped arm day.
That the next bandit is going to run up to you as well, and he's going to take an attack against you. This is only 1 though, and that is going to be a 16 to hit.
Just hits.
And you take another 4 points of slashing damage from his knife. And then the one up top is kind of looking about, and it's going to take a shot at Artemis, who's flying in front of him. Let's see here. That is just a 9. I don't think that's going to hit even a wizard.
Yes, it is.
Just you kind of like are on the broom and you just.
Oh, well, because this
Out of
hit
the
major
way.
image, she worked like multiple.
Oh, that's right. It
So,
wouldn't have hit.
either way.
Yeah, it may not have hit anyway. So
Yeah.
All right, Daisy May, you're up.
Okay. In this area here, is there like a building off to the side?
Eventually, there's a
side
little
of-
bit of cobblestone first, but yeah.
Yeah. Is it within 30 feet?
Probably within 30 feet, yeah.
I have my slippers of spider climb, and I need to reload my gun. So I want to run toward that building and use my slippers to just climb up the side of that, and I'm going to use my action to reload.
Okay, you're going to take 2 attacks of opportunity as you run away.
That's fine.
Okay.
And I do have a question for you.
Yes.
Because I also have the arm blade,
Yes.
and it's a dagger, and one of the properties is that it's thrown, but it doesn't say anything about that in the description. Am I still allowed to throw it?
Yeah, you can absolutely throw it if you want to.
Excellent.
Or I mean, you've got a dagger on you, I'm sure, somewhere.
Probably.
So, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
You will take 2 points of damage from the attack of opportunity.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna scurry up the side, reload the gun, and hold it, and then I'm gonna take out a dagger and flick it at Gormer
Okay.
as my bonus action.
All right, let's go ahead and roll that attack.
Natural
bless.
20.
Oh, dang.
Natural 20.
Oh, she's
And how do you? I forget. How do you do crits? Do you
Double the
max it?
dice.
You
Add
double the dice.
Yep. Or roll the dice, double the number, add the mod.
Okay.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points. All right. Starting to look rough. Starting to look very rough. But you have a reloaded weapon there on the side of the
On
wall.
the side of the building.
That's badass. Malachite, you're up.
Okay. So looking at this map, if the cannon was here, oh wait.
Daisy May's off map, so don't worry about her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
If the cannon is here-ish, can I get a 15-foot cone in such a way that it's not going to hit
The Minotaur.
the Minotaur
Yes.
or Artemis? Is that?
Artemis is in the air, so
Oh, okay.
I would say yes. You can angle it in such a way that it just skirts the Minotaur.
Can you give me control over the cannon
Oh, certainly I can.
/ Kingsley?
Flash Kingsley. There you go.
Sweet. So yeah, Kingsley flies over here,
Oh, that's so cool.
about
Pew, pew.
maybe 10, 15 feet off the ground.
Drone warfare.
Basically out of like reach of them. So he's high up enough. Oh, actually, also, Malachite does have to give him that command.
Okay.
So that would be Malachite's. Would that be his action to give the command?
What does it say in the
or-
description for commanding him?
It doesn't say anything. We're going off of like.
It's a bonus action, I believe.
Let's take a look. Takes his turn to me like mute his reaction at all.
Unless you use your bonus action.
You
to
bonus
command it.
action, so yes, you can still use your full action to fire the
Okay.
weapon.
Well, so the weapon is its own action, or like it's a bonus action, but the weapon is kind of sentient. So the weapon is shooting itself.
Okay.
This is all very complicated. Anyway,
I'm gonna say you can get over there and fire it. So
yeah. So he gets over there, and yeah, it is a dex save.
Okay. Fail. Wow. My dice stink tonight.
You say that, but you also crit on
Do
pre.
they? Do they?
How awful.
Do they?
Completely.
One good
gonna-
So watch your tone there.
And actually, so I do actually want Malachite to take an action too. So if that's a bonus action to command that, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. The
Well,
bonus action is to fire the cannon. So yeah, the cannon fires, and it is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Fire damage.
Fired 8 points fire damage to both the bandit captain or to Gormer and also to the other bandit. They are both really not looking good after that.
Sweet. Cool. And then, yeah, he's just gonna hover there.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good. That is going to bring us back to the top of the round. Peony, you are up. Prior on deck.
Did the one do anything that got the other one that's back to life, stabilized?
It's stabilized, but still
Yes.
unconscious.
Gotcha. I
Still
guess
unconscious.
good.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Peony, as the bonus action, is going to swap her Hunter's Mark back to Gormer. Hunter's Mark. Mac?
Hunter's Mac.
Hunter's Mark back to Gormer. She's going to back up a little bit more to get some space between her and the other gentleman there. Yeah, and she's just going to fire away at her.
Okay.
I believe I get advantage because there's a guiding bolt used
Yes.
on her.
Yes,
True,
there is.
and the flamethrower was not an attack roll; it was a saving throw. So
And plus, it's advantage until the start of my turn.
it's advantage on the next attack. It doesn't
Next-
last the
okay,
entire
sure.
round. It's just
Aw.
whoever goes next, or whoever uses it next.
Yes, right. Next attack roll made against. Yep.
All right. So, what you got, Peony?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits. Whatever 16 plus 8 is, I'm
That hits.
24.
pretty confident that
That'll do.
That'll do. That'll do.
yeah, she's going to aim for I guess her, because she's wielding a sledgehammer, right?
Yep.
She's gonna train that little beam on her elbow, just trying to knock it out, and you'll be the acid damage, and it'll be 3d6 rolls for fun.
That's a great laugh.
Night, Gormer.
So 4 of it will be acid damage,
Okay.
but the total is 18 points of damage, please.
Dead.
Night,
How do you
Gormer.
want to knock her out?
Oh man, I would love to. I mean, she's close to a wall, right?
Nope.
She's not standing in. That's not a wall behind her.
Nope.
No,
That's just
That's
cobblestone.
cobblestone.
That's just
Yeah.
cobblestone.
Yeah.
You know what? I got it. Okay, so as Gormer, just took a swing at Daisy May as she's like running past, right? As the hammer comes back up, kind of around her head
Yeah.
area, Peony is going to fire and just sort of nail her in the arm so that she loses her grip on the hammer.
Yes.
Falls
Nice.
down on her
Yeah.
head.
Oh,
Nice.
It just knocks her clean out.
she
Excellent.
is
Yes.
completely
Hell yeah.
out
Very good.
Yeah.
and just crumples to the ground.
Yeah.
Great shot. You hear from the rooftop or the side of the building over there.
Time of the wall.
Settle up.
Yeah.
The other, so anybody with eyes on the other thugs look and see their eyes go wide as Gormer drops.
Get.
Brian, you are
yeah,
up next.
Get.
What are you doing?
I don't know, man. How high is the eave of the roof that she's like cowering under?
You could potentially scramble up it using the windowsill.
Sure, why not? Let's be dumb.
Okay, make a athletics check.
That's what this game is for.
Gladly.
Absolutely.
Athletics. 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it takes half your movement total to get up there.
Okay.
Like it's enough, but you didn't do it super acrobatically.
Yeah. And she'll she'll scramble up right there in front of this person. And yeah, I think just sort of look at them and be like, so are we done?
They're just looking wide-eyed, but they're still aggressive towards you.
Oh, okay. So they're not done.
Well, they're not dropping their weapon or anything.
Okay, then I guess I'll hit it.
Okay.
And since non-lethal seems to be in fashion, I will hit non-lethally.
Okay.
Rapier. Whoa. Oh, heck yeah. Natural 19 for 24
Yeah.
or whatever.
Excellent.
Yeah. Sneak attack, because I'm alone on this roof with this guy.
Came up out of nowhere on him.
Yes, with the sneak attack today. Okay, 5 regular damage, 10 sneak attack damage.
Hell yeah.
I love
15?
sneak attack.
All right.
Is he still there?
He is still there. He's a little hardier than the others, but
Cool.
he is bobbing and weaving now. He's bleeding from whatever
Yeah.
wound you gave him.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Bonus attack with my dagger, the one that I didn't throw. That's a non-natural 20.
Hits.
Cool. Wow, yes, with the D4s today. So another 7 dagger damage. Is he still there?
He is still there.
Okay, then
Just
I will
barely.
use my rakish audacity to dance away from him with the rest of my movement, and he cannot hit me as I leave.
Yep. The fancy footwork comes into play. You stab, and then just as he's wincing, you back away and just pirouette and are on the other side.
It's real dope.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Tight.
Artemis.
I'm just gonna say to those hooligans, you still want to do this? Really?
The one on the roof is like barely holding their crossbow. Like he has been stabbed twice now. The one down below is looking really, he hasn't dropped his weapon yet, but is looking really shaky.
I'm gonna light up my hands with firebolt, but not like fire yet. And like, you wanna keep doing this?
Roll an intimidation check.
Very
Oh, God.
nice. Very nice.
Channel that Brendan Lee Mulligan energy from Dimension 20.
Yes.
If you have 30 seconds, what do you want me to tell your family?
That was so close. I remember that. That was such a 16.
That's a 3.
Okay, a 3. We'll see what happens on their turn.
Okay.
But you're holding firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just in case.
The Minotaur
Swim time.
runs into the ocean
Yay!
and begins just doing the crawl all the way out.
Bye,
As far as
buddy.
it can, dashing, going as fast as it can.
Amazing.
PD
Hope you didn't just eat.
sheds a tear. She's like, that could be me.
Aranis, you're up. Grokus, you're on deck as we clean up the last bits of this combat.
I'm gonna pull out my my new crossbow, my heavy crossbow, and take a shot at the bandit on the ground.
Okay, go for it.
So that is +3 to hit. Do I still have blessed?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's a 10, 13.
That hits.
Oh, it hits. Okay,
Yep.
no bless needed. Cool.
Does it tear? It's like,
Poor Grokus.
okay. Cool.
1d10 +3. Which one is the d10?
I'm gonna save you the trouble because he's got 3 HP left.
Yeah.
So anything takes him out.
Yeah, so Aranis ices him, just takes a bolt straight through the eye socket.
Yeah.
And then
Awesome shot.
yells up to the one on the roof. You really should listen.
Okay. I'm gonna say that instant kills the one who took
Ooh, darn
arrow
it.
to the
Aranis
face.
wouldn't leave
Yeah.
him. No, he's not letting Grokus do
Yeah.
that.
Grokus, that is up to you. You are.
Are we out of? Are we out
Grokus,
of?
well, there's one left.
Mhm.
I'll say for the sake of this, like he's about to drop his crossbow, so it's y'all's decision how you want to handle that.
We'll even have. I mean, because the bull went through, we'll even have a chance to.
Roll the damage for me real quick.
Okay, 1d10 +3.
If he's actively trying to save him, we do need to give him a chance, unless
Okay.
you instant kill him.
That's 4. +3
Okay.
is 7. I'm gonna throw a psychic blade on.
It's so funny to watch the dichotomy of this group.
Oh
Just
my
for
god.
flavor. So that's another 2d6, which is a 6 and a 4, so another 10.
So what's the total?
So 17.
Okay, so not quite enough to instant kill him. So it's a really, really bad wound, but Grokus, you could stabilize this person. They're never going to use that eye again, but you can stabilize
I was
them.
gonna say, like, I knew they were gonna do that, so. I mean. So it's my turn then. Oh, so I'm gonna look.
So it's up to you.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm going to leave this one up to enter. So I'm going to, if that's possible, I'm just gonna say a prayer, put my hands on him, leave this up to enter, saying, "Hey, if this is meant to keep the balance, please just whatever's supposed to be done with this." And so, with that, so I'm just gonna leave it up to enter on this one.
I rolled for it, and as you place your hands on this halfling, you feel the life leave them.
They're supposed to be.
I think all of them.
Then I say a prayer, then help kind of, because it's a natural way to kind of help guide in the natural journey to wherever he needs to go.
I'm going to say at this point, the gnome at the top of the roof with the crossbow drops his and raises his hand. He's like, I'd rather live, if you don't mind.
That is a good choice.
Wise move.
Are we still in initiative order?
We'll say we're out of initiative.
All right. Can I spider climb down? I'm gonna like put my gun over my shoulder. Can I go like kick Gormer awake?
She would be rolling death saves.
I
spare the dying.
specifically
Yeah,
tried
she
not to
said
kill
that.
her.
That's right. Yeah, so she's just unconscious. You're right.
I just wanna-
specifically said not to kill her.
Yep,
I
you're
have
right,
something
you're
I'd
right.
like to say to her.
Yeah,
Minotaur
so-
is doing the front crawl in the background.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
still.
I would like to maintain concentration for 8 hours.
Yeah, so you go over to Gormer and give her a slap awake, and she
And
very groggily just.
I'll put my foot on the shoulder that I shot. Oh! I'll hold the gun like right in her face. Next time, you send Great Brew to do his own dirty work.
You let me live. I'm bringing everyone. Shauna, Elixo, everyone after you.
Ma'am, I feel like it's in your best interest to stop talking.
Here's the thing, Gormer. Everyone you sent after us, we've been able to handle. So, I'm sorry if I don't believe you.
Good luck. Spits up at you.
Spit right back at her.
Hey, can
Brian,
Aran
are you
yell?
okay? Casting healing word. 7 points of healing.
The gnome up top is trying to run away unless anyone's stopping him.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Where are you going?
No.
Don't leave the party early, bud.
You can stay right here.
Spiritual weapon to knock him out.
Okay.
No, can I talk to him first?
Sure.
So,
Yeah, can I just yell up to him? Guy upstairs, how helpful can you be to us?
As helpful as you like, friend. I'd rather not lose my
He's
head if you know
lying.
what I mean.
Don't
He's
bullshit
lying.
me. Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, sure.
He's lying through his teeth. His yellow teeth.
Grokus, did you say you cast something on me?
yeah, healing word.
Oh,
When I said, are you okay? Casting healing word, and same with a little prayer from enter. That's 7 points.
7 points.
14, 10 plus 4.
14. Sounds like he's just desperate to not die in the moment.
Because I really want to take out Gormer.
Yeah,
I-
dude, what you gonna do? I think you would
I think
you would do-
Uranus is still gonna just take another shot. Once
At Gormer?
Gormer spit at Daisy.
Okay,
That's
it's a disadvantage because she's on the ground, but yeah, you can take a
Okay.
shot.
disadvantage.
Go just walk up and stab her.
Yeah, because that's a 4, so I don't hit.
Okay,
I
so
know, just blow her face
so a
off.
crossbow bolt goes ping off near you, Daisy and near Gormer.
Can Peony actually try and shoot the deflect the arrow with one
I would
of
say you
hers?
wouldn't have time to see
Damn
that
it.
happening now.
Can I play it off like I meant to do that?
You should certainly try, yep.
Yes.
But Daisy May, in this moment, with you locked eyes with Gormer, you feel her fury, and you feel the seriousness of her words, and as she names the other lieutenants in Great Brew's crew, you know in this moment, if she can, she's going to bring everything after you.
All right. I'll keeping my foot on her shoulder. I'll just like look around at everybody else. This is my mess to clean up. Go, get out of town. Do what you need to do. If you need to, I don't know, talk to anybody before you leave. You should be out of town before nightfall because this is not over. We won right now, but not for long.
Where do we go?
Well, I'm thinking we can go back to Grispin Hills, fix up that construct, and come back, hit them even harder.
Daisy, I'm not the balance. No, you don't have to balance this alone. There's no way you
It's
can come
fine.
with us. There's no way. It's not fine.
No, I can't come with you, because if I come with you, then they're going to be able to find you.
What about yourself, though? There's no...
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
She's giving us an out. I think we should take it. We can prepare better.
I'll be fine, I promise. They're all talk anyway.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really fight well, did they?
Well,
We fought better.
Directly at Gormer.
I pushed my foot into her shoulder again.
And she actually passes out with the pain on that one.
You don't have much time. He's going to be sending more people out later. Let me clean this up. You go. It's fine. I promise. Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done. I appreciate it.
What if you can go back to Brobat, spin whatever story, we take Gormer with us, and we can use her for information.
Great Brew's going to be able to find her too.
Can he track her? Or
I'm fairly certain.
We could at least buy you some time. That way.
And you just see, like, she's really conflicted. I'm really conflicted. And just kind of, like, looking to each of you, still holding the gun in Gormer's face. No, just go. Don't make me turn this on you. Go.
I'm gonna take Gormer. Yeah, Uranus is gonna start walking away. Back the way we came, I guess. And while he's walking past, he's gonna kick Gormer in the head. And
One
Dead.
less insult to the injury. Do you all follow?
I'm gonna be the last one to... So if I'll eventually want to be the last one to go, so everybody else can go if everyone else is leaving.
Drop mirror image and dismount and follow Uranus out.
He's gonna give Daisy May a hug.
You're
Please don't.
brilliant.
Please don't die. You have to come hang out and see my tree. You know, the one that goes
And I want to take you to the beach.
to the beach. She's just gonna
Why did this happen?
staring at the. Can she run? Is that technically a beach? Does that looks like it descends into the water?
It could
No,
be.
there's no
It
sand.
looks like a dry dock. Is it a dry dock?
Technically,
That just descends into the water.
I need 5 seconds. She's gonna run and just dive.
Oh my god.
the Minotaur's out there.
You get salt water all up your nose.
She has like cuts on her, like, cause she has like cuts and scrapes and stuff. Obviously, cause she like crawls around and stuff. She's like, oh, it's. She's come back out, and she'll give Daisy May another very much wetter hug. It's just salt water. I'm not crying.
Oh no. You are an excellent shot.
Yes. Thank you.
Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise.
No, I can shoot them.
Hell yeah, you can.
Well, save some pastries for me when we see each other again, I guess.
Always.
And she'll sort of start walking towards where half the party went, and then wait, but also still kind of hang back for like Pri and Malachite.
Yeah, I'll scurry down off the roof and sort of past Daisy May, and I guess not hug her because now she's covered in salt water, but sort of like, you know, like put my hand on her shoulder and be like,
I will try my best to come back and help.
Appreciate it.
It seems like a good idea.
Read some good books while you're away.
Of course. Be safe.
Thank you. You too.
Let's see. I think I have something I want to do, but I can't remember exactly how it works. If anybody else is doing anything, continue.
So I'll just walk up to Daisy, take off one of mine, because I have 2 necklaces. I'm going to take off one of them. It's just a simple one of a scale. You don't have to carry this alone. Like I said, there's people that can help balance whatever's going on. I know you think this is your fault, but it's not your weight just to carry alone. So I'm just gonna hand you the necklace. Just like I said, something of a scale. Please don't forget that. If you just because I'm gonna tell them where we're going anyway. So like if you need to, like you already know where we're from.
How to find you. Thank you. I'll put it on. I'm gonna wear this every day. It'll be a good reminder.
I believe that. Like I said, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna pray for you every day. So
I'll be thinking about you too.
Aranis is gonna keep facing forward while he's walking, but he's gonna strum on his lyre a little bit and just yell back, I'll write a song about you. I'll show it to you when we get back.
I can't wait.
Artemis is just gonna call back, please be safe. Just take care of yourself, okay?
I got this. You too. It'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
When I walk past, I'm going to be like, make sure and clean that gun.
Absolutely.
oh, if you do see Broback again, I'm going to let him know. I'm going to say in Dwarvish, he is not the only one. Just so I'm going to say that. Just repeat that to him if you do see him again.
I will. You have my word.
You all say your goodbyes and begin trekking away from the scene of this battle as here in the aftermath you see and hear people starting to come and gather, and you hear whistles being blown deeper in the city, probably calling town guard or whatnot to come deal with a disturbance, and you all begin to hoof it back in the direction of the Golden Sail, at least for the moment, until other decisions are made. Daisy May, you stand here. Kind of in the wreckage, there are bodies that are breathing and not. And you stand here now alone.
Is there like a little alley or something between buildings?
Very easy to find, yes.
Cool. I want to shoulder my gun and kind of quickly make my way to that alley, lean up against the wall, and vomit. Just terrified, sick to her stomach, like trying really hard to keep a brave face on for her friends, but she is in some deep shit now. So after she finishes getting sick, she'll kind of just like balance on the balls of her feet and just kind of like hang her head in her hands and just rub her temples and try and think about what to do next.
As you collect yourself in the alleyway and try to make decisions of what to do, who to talk to, where to go, you take off down the alleys to your next moment, your next decision. And that's where we're going to end tonight. I am so sorry that went so late, but thank you everybody for the amazing RP there at the end.
Amazing.
Quite an amazing ending to this little arc. And we're potentially headed out of Fluross. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Road trip.
Exciting.
Road trip.
Road trip to the Feywilds. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Baby.
Oh my gosh.
Happening.
Thank you so much, Shannon, for being a part of our
course.
story.
Thank you for
Yeah.
inviting me. This is great. I can't wait to come back in a few weeks. I don't know
Yeah.
how long it will be, but
Yeah,
I'll be back.
it'll be interesting to see what's changed on both ends when people reunite. Thank you everybody for watching and joining us for this very special, long, tense episode, but with lots of amazing developments. Make sure to follow, like, comment, all those things, share the story around, but we'll see you next time. Not in Fluross. We'll see.